Let's get it. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me know if this mic is working, baby. Let me know if this mic is working. If not, we're gonna restart it and get it going again, family. Let me know if this mic is working. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's go. Let's go. Is the mic working, baby? Is the mic on? Is the mic working? Let me know in the comments, family. Let me know in the comments. Is the mic on? Is the mic working? We got to get it. We got some business to handle today, baby. We got some business to handle today. I hear somebody in the comments say that Nio, guess what? They smashed the deliveries, baby. They smashed it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We up in here this morning, baby. We ready to make some money. It's working. Let's go. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say it with me again, baby. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's move. It's time to work, baby. It's time to work. Oh, yeah, you guys already know what time it is. I'm already seeing. We got Miami in the building. I see we got Jacksonville in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I see you. Oh, yeah, family. This is a head count. This is a roll call. Let me know where you from, baby. Let me know where you repping, baby. I see you. I see you. We got New York in the building. Florida in the building. Oh, yeah, this is a head count. This is a roll call, baby. This is a roll call. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We got Montreal in the building. Is anybody here from Ireland? I see London in the building. Do we got California in the building? Yes. I see Compton in the building. I see Delaware, Puerto Rico in the building. Let's go. Texas. I see you, Texas. Somebody said, super chat, Jacob, appreciate you for the super chat. Blessing me with that. Shout out to you, big dog. He said Texas is in a building and we going straight to the promised land, baby. I'm trying to know where you from because I already know where you going, baby. Again, we going straight to the promised land. I see you there. We got Georgia. We got Chicago. We got Haiti in the building. We got Nebraska in the building. New York, let's go. Michigan, Houston, Philadelphia. I see you. We got Germany in the building. Oh, yeah. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Detroit's in the building. Philly's in the building. Virginia. Okay. I see you. I see you. We got Russia in the building. H-Town in the building. Yasmin, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got, oh my gosh, Barcelona in the building. Everybody is in the building. Sweden is in the building. Brazil is in the building. The Bahamas is in the building. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's looking crazy. It's getting crazy. Oh man. Oh man. Let's go. Let's go. It's getting crazy. Jamaica is in the building. Philly. Oh man. Missouri is in the building. I think that's a new one. I think that's a new one. We got Wisconsin in the building. Everybody's showing out today. Everybody's showing out. I should have brought the burger and fries. Oh yeah. It's a cookout. It's a barbecue. We out here, baby. We cooking. We chefing it up. Let's go. Let's go. New Hampshire, Connecticut. We got Toronto in the building. We got Gambia in the building. Seattle, let's go. Mexico, I see you. Maryland, this is a roll call, baby. If you just getting in the building, let us know where you from. Let us know where you from. We got Canada in the building. Louisiana in the building. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everybody's in the building. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody said they from New Haven, Connecticut. I see you, baby. I see you. Pittsburgh in the building. Somebody said they from Mars. Everywhere. Okay, I see a super chat. Somebody wanted me to know for sure where they was from. Oakland, California in the building. Let's go. Trying to be the GOAT. I see you, baby. I see you. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. LA in the building. Seattle in the building. Pakistan is in the building. I think that's a new one too. I think that's a new one too. We got Tokyo in the building. Major shout out to Tokyo, baby. This is a head count. Let me know where you from, baby. Let me know where you from. Let's go. We got White Plains. Somebody said they from Morocco. That's another new one. Florida, Mississippi. I see you. Singapore is in the building. Okay, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's check out the markets right now, baby. Let's check them out. California, let's get it. Let's go. I see you. Tennessee in the building. Mississippi in the building. Cleveland is in the building, baby. Let's check out the markets, baby. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Let's check them out. Where we at right now? Let's check Nio first. Let's check Nio first. So it says that Nio is $54 a share. It's $54 a share. Nio, let's go. Let's go. Somebody said they from Duval. I never even heard of that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Look, I feel like I'm opened up to the entire world. The entire world. We just locking in arms and making sure that we getting this money together. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Who else? We got Cape Town in the building. I see Kenya in the building. Reno in the building. Somebody said the Netherlands is in the building. That's a new one. Somebody said They from Minnesota. I see you. New Orleans. Boston is in the building. St. Louis in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, Nio. Somebody said there's some news about Nio. You know what? Let's check it out, baby. And we're gonna talk about this too, because this has been getting a lot of buzz. Over on Reddit. Major salute to you, Feeling Point 5978. We're gonna talk a little bit about this to cover it a bit, family. This is basically how the shorts been covering, or how they've been shorting the stock. We're gonna briefly go over it. I'm gonna do much more research. I was telling everybody up on the Discord about that, but let's take a look at something else. Nio news. Let's see what's the first thing to pop up. Okay, here we go. Shout out to CNBC for this. So it says this: Nio shakes off chip shortage with more than 8,000 deliveries in June. 8,000 deliveries in June. Shout out to Nio, baby. Shout out to Nio. How do you feel about CCIV? Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. I think this is the biggest one I got today so far. But again, much love. I know y'all sending them out of love, so I gotta show you love back. Appreciate you. CCIV is a banger. Especially if they start delivering cars. Jamaica, Tika, shout out to you, big dog. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect. Jamaica, that's where we going, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's go. And my guy, Fernie said this. So, plugs behind the movement. Little do they know, big capital, they bite, we eat them up. LA in the building. Let's go. Appreciate you. Much love for the super chat, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. If you just rolling in, because I see some more people rolling in, you got to let us know where you from in the comments, baby. You got to let us know where you from. Let's go. Let's talk about it. And you know what? Let's take a look at this article and finish it out. Get this commercial up out of here. Here we go. Okay, it said Nio. They said that they delivered 8,083 vehicles in June, bringing the second quarter to almost 21,896 cars, according to a release by Nio officially. And it says this: the quarterly figure came into a high end of Nio's forecast. Let's go. So that means they hit the high end of their expectation, even though there was a lot, huge, giant chip shortage. Okay, now shout out to this. So they hit that high mark. They expected to get between basically 21 and basically 22,000 vehicles in 3 months. And look at that. They got really close to the high end. Nio was a banger. Even with the chip shortage, they a banger. We already know what time it is, baby. Let's go. Tammy Milton, appreciate you, big dog. This is the biggest super chat I got today. Shout out to you, big dog. Much love, much respect. You guys do not have to send these super chats, but I know you're doing it out of love, so I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you nonetheless. Shout out to you. Much love, much respect. Now, take a look at this. It says June figures also brought deliveries to the first half all the way up to 41,900 cars delivered. Shout out to Nio. Keep in mind, they have not yet even gone into Germany yet. They have not gone into Germany. They have not gone into Norway. They have not gone into the UK. However, that's supposed to happen in July. And guess what month it is, baby? It's, somebody said Ken Griffin in the build. Come on, y'all. Yo, Ken. Listen, nobody else got to send me a super chat. It's all love, but you got to send me a super chat, baby, or you got to get up out of here, Ken Griffin. Let's talk about it. All right. And you know what? I don't even want no super chat from Ken Griffin. No, I don't want it. I won't accept it. If I did, you know what? I would use it to buy more AMC and hold it. That'll probably crush him. All right, now let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to Nio, baby. We got 6 minutes. To see how this good news impacts the stock. Let's talk about it, baby. So far, so good. Look at these green candles. We all the way up, and we up at the $54 mark. Let's go. Bangladesh in the building. We got Brazil in the building. Let's go. Nio, charge point. Somebody said AMC, moon. Let's get it, AMC. Let me know in the comments which stocks. I said Ken want you to buy shares. I said do. Joel, major salute. Much love, big dog, for joining the family. Shout out to the Discord family. If you're trying to get in on the Discord with us, I got the link in the top comment of the chat. But if you're trying to get in right now, you already know how it is when I'm live. I can't necessarily just help you get in right now. Not exactly right now. Somebody said, Ken, the margin calls is waiting for you, big dog. Pick up the phone. They waiting, baby. They waiting. So let's go. AMC, let's look it up. AMC, what we doing, baby? AMC Entertainment. They think we can't hold. Guess what? We holding. Shout out to Ken Griffin. He about to pay us. Somebody said Waterbury, Connecticut in the building. We got Columbia in the building. If you just rolling in, baby, you gotta check in. Let us know where you from, baby. We trying to get to know you. We already know where you going. We know you going to the promised land, baby. But it's time to let us know where you from. Let's go. Somebody said they want to see Workhorse run. Somebody said they want to see AMC run. Let me know which stock you trying to see run today, baby. Which stock are you trying to see run today? Somebody said they trying to see AMC run. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oven mitt check. Let me see if you got them on. I'm getting in the comments because I got them on. I got them on, baby. Let me see if you got them on. Let me see if you got them on. I don't see him yet. I'm trying to see if you got them on. Okay, you got them on, but if you can't handle the heat, you already know. You already know. You already know. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. I see you, baby. Somebody said this. Somebody said this. Nvidia to the moon. The day trader. Much love. Much respect. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, big dog. Somebody else said this. Tony, Nigeria in a building. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Much love. Much respect. And somebody said this. Chris, he said, I don't mind Super Chat Keenan because Ken Griffin is nice enough to pay for it. Shout out to Ken Griffin again. Shout out to Ken Griffin. What you doing with your Ken Griffin money? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you in the comments. What you doing with your Ken Griffin money? Shout out to Chris again. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You know what? We should, when Ken Griffin pay us, not just Ken Griffin, because he's not the only person that's going to be paying us, family. It's a lot of hedge funds, but they the face. Let's get it. I see the other mitts and I see the apes in the chat. You know what? When Ken Griffin get us this money, we got to all put $1,000 up. Everybody, all of us, every single one of us, we got to put $1,000 up, and we got to get an AMC built across the street from Citadel headquarters. That's how we get down, baby. We got to get it going. We got to get it going. We got to get an AMC theater across the street from Citadel's headquarters. We got to try to get that going. Everybody, all of the apes that exist, that's how we got to get down. So then they could see it. We want them to see it. We want them to see it. And then we're going to take sticky notes, and we're going to print out some pictures, right? And just put clowns on the windows, just on all of the AMC theaters. So then when the Citadel people look out the window, all they see is AMC and a lot of clown faces. A lot of them. Let's go. If you just rolling in the building, let us know. Let us know. Discord family, I see you, baby. Let me know where you from. Let me know where you from, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Oven mitt check. Let's get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got 2,800 people in the building. I think it's time, baby. I think it's time. Oh, it's almost time. It's almost time. My guy said this. Appreciate you. He said, I simply am. Much love for the chat, big dog. VT, you want me to look at it? He said, I really think it's a sleeping giant. You're averaging down for a 5-year hold. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Much love, much respect for the super chat. You might be right on to something with that, big dog. Could be a sleeping giant. I've been hearing good things about that one. Now, here we go, baby. I think we ready. We got 2,900 people in the building. Okay, baby, guess what? This is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in. Hold up. Let's bring it back, baby. Let's bring it back. This is not financial advice. I just hope you brought your oven mitts. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, Ric Flair, woo, you not gonna buy the dip, and then you're gonna sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't do the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. And hit that like button to show your boy some love. Hit that notification bell to stay tuned. Let's get straight to the point. Subscribe to the channel. And the first banger on the list is the one, the only AMC Entertainment, and the market is open, baby, and look at it run. Here we go. We at $56 a share. We headed up to 57, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's fight this battle. Let's win it. Let's win it. Let's go, baby. Look at us. Look at AMC. And you know what else? We got to see Nio. We got to see Nio. Look at Nio, baby. The next banger on the list is ticker symbol NIO. And Nio, again, is currently, let's look at the 1-minute chart. Look at the 1-minute chart. Some people trying to sell the news on this. They trying to sell the news. But guess what? They can't hold us, baby. They can't hold us. They can't hold us. We still at 54. We still at 54. Let's see if Nio can hold on to it. Let's go, Nio. Let's go, Nio. We got Patterson, New Jersey in the building. Let's get it. Fernie, appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. This is a lot of love. Much respect for the super chat, big dog. Much love. love. Somebody said, stay doing what you're doing. Appreciate you. Cali, family in the building. Fernie, that's a lot of love. I want you to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Much love, much respect. Let's get it. This is only the beginning, baby. This is only the beginning. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Chris, my guy, said this. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. He said someone ordered an ape suit to Citadel headquarters. They going in. Let's go. Let's go. That's crazy. That's funny. Shout out to the apes. Shout out to the apes. Shout out to the apes, baby. Let's get it. Somebody said, look at CCIV is flying. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check out CCIV. Oh yeah, Churchill had a big green candle. Look at that. Bow. It almost hit 30. It almost hit 30. You know what? A lot of people are anticipating this EV coming out. It's supposed to come out at the second half of the year. They're supposed to actually get the EV out. If they actually do it and it could hold, it's supposed to get 500 miles. If it get to 500 miles on a single charge, let me tell you right now, CCIV is going to fly. CCIV is going to fly. However, if it could get at least 400, it's going to run. It won't fly, but it'll run. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, my guy said this. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect. And they said this. Good morning. You said you have margin on Robinhood and you cannot transfer your brokerage account. And should you be worried about Robinhood paying out for AMC? So they probably are going to calm down a little bit. Robinhood is probably going to calm down a little bit, right? But what I want you to think of is this. You got to have multiple brokers. You know how they tell you got to diversify your accounts, blah, blah, blah. You also got to diversify basically not just within your account, but the accounts that you have. I got Webull, I got Fidelity, I got M1 Finance. I'm on all of these different platforms to invest because they all have their pros and cons. And then also on top of all of that, family, guess what else? Guess what else? Sometimes they'll do something funny, like what Robinhood did, right? When they halted all of the trading, you need to be able to get up on multiple. Love you too, big dog. Appreciate you for that. Just know. And my guy Raphael, always showing love, much respect, big dog. He said currently he's delivering mail, listening to all this greatness. Discord family in the building. Discord family. And I was thinking like, yo, oh my God. I'm looking at it right now, family. You already know I'm on a MacBook. So you know what we about to do? Airdrop. And shout out to Ken Griffin. Oh man, I think I'm allergic to him. Big dog. All right, shout out to Ken Griffin for this money he about to set us up with. Shout out to the kid. All right, now here we go. You know I'm on the airdrop team. I'm airdropping. I'm gonna show you because yesterday when I showed you my video, if you caught the video yesterday, guess what? We were up on this call. This was the first Nio call that we did on the Discord. Major shout out to the Discord family. If you running up with Nio with me, let me know in the comments. And now that Nio was running, look at this. I only bought one, but whenever this happens, guess what? You wish you would have loaded the boat. Way more. Look at this. This Nio call option. Shout out to the Discord family. When Nio came down from 65 to 50 to 45 to 30, right? I think it like touched 29 like real quick, right? And everybody was saying, Keenan, don't buy it. It's dead, it's done. I'm like, do you understand what Nio is? Nio is set up it's basically set up to be a success in the largest market, in the largest EV market that exists. What are you talking about? So when I see it come down, if I liked it at 65, you know, I really, really, really like it when it's 30. So then I was like, you know what? I like it so much, I'm going to buy a call option and we're going to do it with the family on the Discord. Shout out to the Discord family. And look at this. It's up 249%. 249%. And I still got until October 15th. October 16th or 15th to run this call option and let it go. I'm probably going to sell it soon because you do not want to get greedy. You want to sell out of these and then use the profits to buy more. That's how you get down. When I bought this, the average cost of this thing was $587. Now look at it, $2,500. This is not the home run, family. This is the grand slam. All of the bases was loaded and then bow. Then we hit the home run, baby. Let's go. My guy Omar said he up 304% on the option. Let's get it, baby. Discord family is in the building strong. Look at that. That's crazy. And you know what? I totally forgot about this one because Robinhood's been acting up, right? So what I've been doing is this. I've been just rocking out with Webull. So now I check the Robinhood account and boom, look at that. Oh, amazing. My guy, the day trade, he said this. Yep. Before he had pattern day trade, he used to have 3 brokers. And now he got 9 day trades. Let's go, big dog. Get around it. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Discord family. Again, I'm gonna get out of this one soon. I'm gonna get out of this one soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but we up 250%. That's crazy. That's crazy. Keep in mind, this is the power of investing, and this is the power of trading options. You don't want to go too hard on it, but you got to keep in mind, family. You got to keep in mind, it gives you the slingshot ability to take off, but it's like a superpower slingshot with a cape on. That's how it is. That's how it is. All right, I got another super chat from my guy. He said this. Appreciate you, big dog. Much love, much respect. He said, I did direct investments with computer share. You don't have to be worrying about Robinhood doing it for me. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this money, man. We got to diversify. T-Bone, shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to you, big dog. Let's go. Appreciate you, big dog, in the comments, keeping it clean on the streets. Much love, much respect. Much love, much respect. All right, so now, like we always do, and I'm going to talk about Robinhood. I talked about it yesterday, but we got to touch on that a little bit more. We got to touch on that a little bit more, family. We got to touch on that a little bit more. But you know what? Let me check something out myself. Let's check something out. All right. And if you just getting in, I see Florida and UK in the building. If you just getting in, you already know this is a head count. This is a roll call. Let us know where you from, baby. I see Florida. I see New York in the building. I see you, big dog. Somebody said, Nio, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Big, green, giant candles. Somebody, that's what I'm talking about. Jamaica is in the building. I see you. Jamaica is in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. BNGO, is it running? Is it running? We'll check on that in a second. Oh my God. Family. Oh, whoa. Look, if you've been rocking with me with these lives, I got to show you this again. Again. Oh, my goodness. Family, oh, my goodness. If you've been rocking with me with these lives, right? When I started this, I'm just going to say it before I show it. When we started doing these lives, I want to say, we was already getting money on the Discord, right? We was already getting money on the Discord. Now, how we get money over there is you buy options, right? You try to get in low. You get in really low as you possibly can on a red day. But sometimes you're going to load up on a few winners and you're going to load up on a few losers. It's impossible to guess what's going to happen in the market because all of the news coming on and all of the manipulation. But you got to cut the losers out of your life. Cut the losers out of your life and then double down on the winners. That's how you do. This is the concept of rolling your option. Rather than going down trying to diamond hand the option, you roll your option and then get into a better one. Do not get married to one that is crashing down on you. You got to use that capital and get into a better one. Somebody said Toronto was in the building. I see you, big dog. Somebody said Fort Wayne, Indiana. I never even heard of that, big dog. Let's go. Singapore, let's get it. But as we always do, here we go. Let's show it. Here we go. If you've been rocking with me and you've been on these lives with me for the last few days, you remember when I first started showing these screenshots, this was like $12,000 up right here. This was 12. Look at that. That's 7. That's 7,000 more. 7,000 more. Shout out to the Discord family again. Look at this. This Nio position in general, 412 shares, up 7,000, up 52%. Look at this, the Nio call. We about to hit the grand slam. Discord family, let's go. We about to hit the grand slam. I didn't even notice that. Look at that, grand slam inbound on the $30 Nio call for October 15th. Let's go. $100 Nio call. We about to hit another home run, the third one. We about to hit the third home run, baby. Third home run coming. And then Nio, the $85 call, that's up 128%. Boom, let's get it. Let's go. And then the $50 Nio call, this is coming for the home run too. Let's go. Discord family, let's win. Now, if you're looking for a new call option, what I want you to do is know this. When the stocks are running up like this, all of the big dogs, what they do when they see these big runs, these huge runs, is they buy puts. And then if you get a call option that's all the way up here, and then they loading up on puts and they start short selling it, it's gonna tank the price. So you gotta be patient. So that you can win more than you lose. Never buy a call option for the sake of buying a call option. You buy to win. If you buy it just to buy it, you could get lucky sometimes, but you're gonna lose more than you win. You wanna win way more than you lose. Somebody said Nvidia is running. Let's see it. Oh, it is running. And guess what, family? People are loading up because they want to have more of this before the stock split happens. They want to have more of this before the stock split happens. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Abdul Azim Warren, much love, much respect. That's a lot of love, big dog. Much love. And he said he's Bahrain, by the way, of Hollis, Queens, NYC. Shout out to Queens. Shout out to Queens, New York, baby. Let's get it. Philly is in the building. Philly is in the building. Palestine's in the building. Somebody said Nio is running. Nio is running. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's look at GameStop real quick. GameStop is trying to make a bit of a recovery. Now, if you're trying to get into GameStop, family, what I want you to do is know this. I want you to know this. You could probably pick it up in the 210s, maybe. I'm not saying for sure. This is not financial advice. But if you're looking for a first strike, you could probably get it in the 210s. Look at this. It'll run up. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. This is GameStop. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Every one of these candles, every one of these rectangles that you're looking at is a 30-minute time frame. Every single one of them. Look at this. You could probably get it in the 110s. It might come back down there for you. You might even get lucky and get it in the 200s. It really finds support at the $200 mark if you're trying to get into GameStop. Let's look at AMC, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how could they get into AMC? How could they get into AMC? Somebody said the AMC, $145 September 17th. We still hold on to that. Let's see what it's doing. This one is probably down right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's down right now. It's down like 40% right now, the AMC 145. But guess what? We could roll out of it. We could roll out of it and get into another one, like I was telling you, family, because again, never diamond-handed option. Never diamond-handed option. But you want an option. This is not financial advice. You want to have an option that gives you the chance in the event of a short squeeze. Options like this will completely turn around like night and day. Like night and day. This is why the September one is all the way out there. So we still got a lot of time for it to run. You don't want to necessarily jump out of it when it's down, and then you got all of this time, so then theta isn't really killing it at all. So you want to hold on at least for a little bit, and then you could use the money, though. If you want to get out of it, you could use the money and then pivot into a newer call option. But again, you want the date to be a little bit further out for AMC calls right now at this moment. And we got some AMC updates that we're going to cover in a little bit too. We're going to talk about it briefly, but I'm still doing my research on it, baby. Somebody said, let's get it. All right, Nio in the building. I see you. Nio catching up to AMC. Let's go. Let's get it. We trying to see them all win, baby. We trying to see every single one of them win, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. My guy, yeah, Gabe, shout out to you, Gabe. He said this article talking about Biden is targeting big businesses, and Ken Griffin is one of the targets, is trending on Wall Street Elite, or Wall Street Bets Elite. I never even heard of Wall Street Bets Elite. You just put me on some game. Shout out to you, big dog. Much love, much respect for the super chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Somebody said they from Transylvania. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So now let's look at some of the facts, family. Let's look at some of the facts. Excuse me. All right. So now let's go to the internet. Let's go to the internet and let's check out some things, right? So, as some of you already know, Robinhood had to pay $70 million, like we talked about yesterday. They had to pay $70 million to settle for regulatory investigation. They basically got investigated, and they had to pay $70 million, and this is a slap on the wrist. This is a slap on the wrist, and it's honestly ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous that they got to pay such a little amount. I did the math on this, and this is like if you had $1,000 to your name, period. You had $1,000 to your name, right? And you had to pay $1.75. This is what that is for them. This is what that is for them. Keep in mind, this halting of trading and this lying that they was on, guess what? I'm sure that the hedge funds that are backing them would totally just cover that for them and say, look, you saved us $10 million. Daniel said he up 120% on them calls. Let's go, Discord family in the building. Discord family in the building. I know a lot of my new Discord members are waiting for a new call option. Listen, we try to set you up for success, baby. We try to set you up for success. If you buy a call while it's running, you could get lucky and hit again. But we're not trying to operate on luck. We're trying to operate basically on outcomes and percentages. Outcome and percentages on math, so then we could hit the home run way more than not hit the home run. That's what we're talking about. But there's a lot of plays, and a lot of the members on the Discord, they'll keep you up on it. Let me tell you that right now. Shout out to the Discord family. I always show love. Always shout out to them. Somebody said, is Nokia possibly the next meme stock? Who knows just yet? You got to look into that, big dog. Who knows just yet? Somebody said they up 32% today on MRIN. All right, bet. Let's look at it. Let's take a look. MRIN. Boom. Yo, whoa, look at that. Look at that. This is a 30-minute candle. This thing jumped basically from $11, bow, all the way up to 16. If you were running a call option on that, you getting paid. Let's see where the wall is. The wall is somewhere around 18. The wall is somewhere around 18. So if you're looking to take profits on this, you might want to consider, and this is not financial advice because it could break past it. You know how it go. You might want to consider taking profits around 17, high 17s, low 18s. You might want to get up on that. That's how you might want to rock out. And then you can always get back in. And then boom, load up again. All right. Somebody said CCIV again. Let's take a look. The fact that CCIV is up to $28, that's what's up. Let's go, CCIV. Let's get it. And you know what it is? EVs are waking back up. What is an EV? It's an electric vehicle. Let's go. Somebody said, my guy T-Bone, he said he made money 2 days ago on it. Let's get it. Sometimes you got to get in. Sometimes you got to get out. Somebody said, you in Toronto. Let's get it, baby. Shout out to Toronto. Toronto is in the building. Let's go back to AMC and let's see what's going on with them. So currently, we are still fighting. So I got some different lines here. I got these 2 orange lines. I got these 2 blue lines. Take a look. So currently on the 30-minute chart, AMC is currently showing some respect again to that $57 resistance line. The $57. Japan in the building. Japan is in the building. We got 3,300 people in the building. Let me know where you from, baby. You already know. You got to check in. We want people in the comments to know where you from because we already know where you're going, straight to the promised land. I'm going to see you there. But we want to know how far of a journey was it, baby? Where you from? We got Orlando in the building. Discord family in the building. Oh, somebody said MRIN is halted. The hate is real. Puerto Rico in the building. But I tell you this, sometimes halts, when people find out something is halted, it adds momentum to the play. Xpeng is running. Let's check them out. Yeah, you know what it is? It's EVs. They see that news on Nio, and let me tell you, a rising tide raises all ships. That's how it works. San Antonio in the building. We got Dalton in the building. California, I see you. Indiana in the building. Houston in the building, baby. Denver, South Carolina. Somebody said Jerusalem. Okay, I see you. Somebody said they from France. Shout out to France. Connecticut, Alabama, Australia. That's a new one. Australia, let's go. Florida in the building. Dubai's in the building. One day I'm going to try to go there to Dubai. Shout out to Dubai. Egypt. One day I definitely want to go to Egypt. Shout out to Egypt. Somebody said they from Round Rock, Texas. Shout out to Texas, baby. Texas is in the building. Oh, my boy Randy, I see you, big dog. My boy Randy, comment again, big dog. I want to make you a mod. Comment a few times so I can catch it. Let's go, Indiana. Let's go. Austin, Texas is in the building. Let's get it, baby. I see y'all. Lo, listen, let me tell you something. The family, it's all love. It's always love. Oh, my guy, friends in low places. Shout out to you, big dog. Let's get it. I see you, baby. I see you. Let's go. Randy, I got you, big dog. I'm about to make you a mod. Bow. Let's go. Let's get it. We in the building. Haiti in the building. Jamaica's in the building. Hey. Bahrain. Tamra. If I'm saying your name right, I'm sorry. But if I'm saying it wrong, you know how it is. I've never heard of that. Bahrain, some of these places you guys are from are new to me. Shout out to y'all, though. Shout out to the family. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, family. So, I want you to see something. I talked about this in yesterday's video, but I just don't have it in my heart to leave you uninformed. Because when I saw this, honestly, your boy was hurt. I was hurt when I saw this. And I talked about this in yesterday's video. Here we go with the screenshot. When I saw this, I was hurt because I know a lot of people individually was hitting me up and they was telling me that this specifically happened to them. Take a look at this. FINRA, a regulatory agency, they found that millions of customers received false and misleading information from Robinhood on a variety of issues, including how much money customers had in their accounts and whether they could place trades. So they would lie to you about how much money you had in your account, and they actually got fined $70 million for this, and they would say you couldn't do any trades because you didn't have enough money in your account. Let me tell you, family, I was hurt. Who hurt me? Robinhood hurt me. They hurt me when I seen this because I know that it's affecting people all the time. Somebody told me this. Somebody said, Keenan, I had XYZ amount of money in my account, but then Robinhood, this is what allegedly, this is what somebody said. This is what somebody said to me in the Discord. And they said this. They said, yo, they basically told me that I didn't have this amount of money in my account, but I know I did. It disappeared. And then they erased the messages, according to this person allegedly, right? They erased the messages, Robinhood, erased all of the messages, and then also they just deleted all of the history of anything happening. So then he was out of money. And then when I see something like this, they basically confirmed it. They basically confirmed it, and they got sued for $70 million on a settlement. That's really crazy that they found out all of this. But then on top of all of that, apparently they were doing this since 2016. Apparently they were doing this since 2016. This is ridiculous. They were doing this since 2016. It says this, and this is what FINRA found in their investigation about Robinhood. Take a look. It says, FINRA's investigation found that Robinhood's customers, and again, this is allegedly, this is not Keenan saying this is not Joe Blow down the block saying this. It says this, FINRA's investigation found that Robinhood's customers had issues going back way further. Between 2018 and 2020, Robinhood failed to report tens of thousands of customer complaints to FINRA that it was required to report. This is what FINRA is telling us. They said that, somebody said this happened to them too with Robinhood. That's just crazy. This is crazy. Family, I want you to think about this. You know how we've been talking about the dark pool, right? We've been talking about the dark pool and how the large institutions are trading all of the stocks on a dark pool, and then they're supposed to report what's happening over here to us, right? We're supposed to understand they're doing all the trades on the dark pool, and then they're supposed to report it over here. But guess what? If they're getting these little baby fines, then they're just not going to report it. They might do, let's call it, hypothetically speaking, they do $10 million worth of, not even 10 million, $10 billion worth of transactions over on the dark pool, and then they don't report it. And then they make $10 billion, and then they go get fined $70 million for not reporting it. Oh well, I'll take the fine. It is what it is. That's how they rocking out, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Corey, much love, much respect for the super chat, big dog. Much love, much respect. But again, notice right here, it says that FINRA said that they were required to report it, but they failed to report tens of thousands. This means up to 90,000, right? That's as high as it could be. Tens of thousands, up to 90,000 reports and complaints basically have not been reported. And then they negligently communicated false and misleading information since September 2016. I don't even know when Robinhood came out. But this means basically since day one, they was basically getting down like this. Now, I'm not saying I transferred all my stocks. You're going to still see me on there. But again, I got limited trust for basically all of these things. So then I have multiple because they all got these pros and their cons. Like, for example, shout out to Oakland. If you're just getting in here, let us know where you're from. Now that Webull has fractional shares, they just took another chip off of Robinhood, because Robinhood, that was one of the benefits that they had. One of the next benefits that Robinhood has is that they have instant deposits. Sometimes you cannot beat an instant deposit. Sometimes you just really cannot beat an instant deposit. You just need it. Boom. Right? So that's one of the benefits that they have. But again, you can imagine right now that more institutions like Robinhood, Webull, blah, 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 all of these things, they're going to start doing these things and try to take some more of that market share, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now, this is crazy though. This is crazy since 2016, and they failed to report it. Speaking on fails to report, let's take a look at this. At Stonko Tracker, because I've been talking about this for some time now. Let's look. You know how all of the transactions on the dark pool, are supposed to be reported after they're done. But take a look at this. This is the trading data, right, for the short percentage of the volume and the dark pool percentage of the volume. My guy said this. He said they sold, and appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Much love, much respect. He said they sold my AMC 75 shares at $15 average when it got up to 73, and you didn't have a stop loss or sell order in place. That's crazy. And imagine how many people allegedly they could have did this too. Imagine that. Jacksonville in the building, Las Vegas in the building. If you just getting in, you already know. Let us know where you from. Let us know where you from. We know where you going, to the promised land. We trying to see where you from, baby. This is a head count. This is a roll call, baby. Now, let's go right back to what we were just talking about. Take a look at this. They report when they want to on the dark pool. Look at this. Of the total volume, look at this. The dark pool percentage shows the trading volume through the dark pool. So if you look at the trading volume on any given day, right? For example, let's go to yesterday. Let's go to trading volume. Let's go to Webull. And let's go to the trading volume for AMC. Let's take a look. Let's break it down. Get to the facts like we always do. All right, I'm already on AMC, actually. Let's go to the day. We on the day. We on the day chart. Excuse me. Let's look at this. Trading volume is up, way up, in the hundreds of millions. Now let's take a look. 63 million, 98 million. Okay, yesterday, 58 million. According to this, it was 58 million. Volume way down. Let's look at what the average usually is. Where am I getting this number? Look up here. Look right here. You see this? It says 77. Look at this. If I go to yesterday, it says 58 million. 58 million was the volume that was traded on AMC. So the volume is actually significantly down, family. The volume is actually significantly down. Let's look at what the average is. The average volume is 156. It's 156. I don't know if you can see this. Let me try to see. I don't think it's gonna work. I might have to screenshot and send it. Let's see. I can't tell if you can see it or not, but it's right here, right near my finger. 156. You see that? Can't tell if you can see it. If you can see it, you can take my word for it. So 156 is the average. It was up in the 400s, right? But now they saying that it was 58. But of this 58 million shares, family, 70 or 61% of that, 61% of that was traded over on the dark pool. 61% of that was traded over on the dark pool. So most of it was traded on the dark pool. And then of all of that 58 million, almost 60%, 57.9% of that was shorted. It was sold short, family. It was sold short. Now, what's crazy about that? Look at this. They didn't report it. On the 29th. They did not report it. If you just getting in, let me know in the comments where you from, family. I see Ohio. I see you there. I see you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But look at this. They didn't report what they did on the dark pool basically on the 29th. They didn't report it. They didn't report what they did on the dark pool basically on the 22nd. They didn't report it. Look at this. The 21st. They didn't report it. Why are they not reporting it? Is it 120%? Is it 150%? You're not supposed to have more than 100%, right? How much of the volume traded was done on the dark pool? Why are you not reporting it? Let me tell you why they're not reporting it. Let me tell you exactly why they're not reporting it. This is why they're not reporting it. Because Robinhood agrees to pay $70 million in settlement for regulatory investigations. So let's say this, right? Let's say that you did a crime. And make sure we got 4,000 people in the building. Let's go. Let me know where you from in the comments, baby. But I need your ears. I need you to take this seriously. Listen to me. Here we go. Imagine this. Imagine that you did a crime. And then you were about to go to jail for it, right? But let's say that you did a crime and you got to pay a fine for it. Let's say that you stole this remote from me, right? You stole this remote from me. What is this remote? You like it because it can make the light in the background flicker and it can change colors, right? It can make this light in the background flicker and change colors. Oh yeah, right? You stole this. And you know what? You got to pay a $100 fine for stealing this. You got to pay a $100 fine for stealing this. Nobody wants to pay a $100 fine. But you know what? You can sell this thing for $1,000. You can sell it for $2,000. You can sell it for $3,000. So you're going to steal it. And then what are you going to do? You're going to pay the fine. Why not? So what if you could trade shares over on the dark pool, right? We got literal facts. This is not a game. This is not a joke. You got literal facts of multiple days. Look at this. Look at these 2 days right here. June 22nd, June 21st, no report of the dark pool percentage. No report of it at all. You got literal days that you could basically say, look, I'm not going to report it. I made $2,000 buying this thing. I'm just going to pay the fine for not reporting it. I'm just going to pay the fine. It is what it is. And then you got this third day here of them not reporting it on the 29th. And this is only what I'm talking about this month. Imagine in the past what's going on. Imagine that. Imagine how crazy that is. You know what I'm saying? It's whack and it's crazy to see. It's just nasty. It's really, really nasty. So, Eve, appreciate you. Much love, much support. Let's get it. Tampa, Florida in the building. AMC to the moon. Let's go, Eve. Much love, much respect. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Now, that's what's really crazy about that. Now, what else is crazy is this. And somebody said, yep, they taking their cut. They taking their cut again. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. If you've been rocking with me too, I want you to think that it's not just the hedge funds doing this. It's not just the hedge funds doing this. It's actually a lot of organizations that are getting down like this. So you may not have known this, but what is it? It's cruise ships. I said this before in the past. Cruise ships dumping waste in the ocean. Cruise ships dumping waste in the ocean. It says, Washington, D.C., cruise ships dumped more than 1 billion gallons of sewage in the ocean. Think about this. Lester, much love, much respect for the super chat, big dog. Appreciate you. Now, I'm going to bring this right back to stock so you can understand what's going on. Take a look at this. It says cruise ships dumped more than 1 billion gallons of sewage in the ocean last year. And this is raw, not poorly treated sewage. Just think about it. It's a hotel, a giant hotel. Have you ever seen a cruise ship? They're huge. They're huge. Lester, again, much love, much respect, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Now, they're hotels on the ocean. They're hotels on the ocean. And what they do is this. Look at this. I'm not going to zoom in because it's nasty. It's nasty. But they dump their sewage into the ocean. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? Because the fine to pay for this is much lower than what it cost to treat for it accurately. The fine is much lower. For example, the government, and I forget exactly what the numbers are, but let's check. So they got to pay 20 million, right? They got to pay, they just recently upped it. This is why I know about this, because in 2019, they had to up the fine because people were complaining. People were complaining that they had to pay a $2 million or less than $2 million fine. They had to pay less than $2 million fine, basically to dump the sewage, but it would cost them $2 million to get rid of it appropriately. So then a lot of people was coming down on them about that. They was coming down on them like crazy. And look, Carnival had to pay one of the biggest. And let's keep it real. It was about $2 million basically for every trip. $2 million for every trip to get rid of that waste. But you know what? We out in the Pacific Ocean. Nobody's around. Let's just dump it. Let's just dump it. And then guess what? People started following them around in helicopters and all of these kind of airplanes and this and that and the third and exposing them. And then they put the pressure on the government. And next thing you know, boom, they started getting these huge giant fines. But again, what did it take? It took the pressure. It took the pressure to get it to happen. Now the same thing is happening with AMC. The same thing is happening with AMC. They're not reporting everything they're supposed to report. Not AMC, the hedge funds. They're supposed to report everything, but guess what? And we got 4,500 people in a building. Let's get it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let me know where you from. Let's get it. Let's go. Pam, shout out to you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Much love, everybody. But again, if you're not going to report it because you're going to get a little baby fine, then it doesn't matter. That's how it works. That's how it goes. We got to step it up. We got to keep our feet. On the regulators, the SEC, FINRA, all of these things. So then the fines can match. We want the fines to match what's going on here. If the fines don't match, then they're just going to pay it. They're just going to pay it. If Robinhood has to pay $70 million, right? Then why, and they could go make $10 billion on the sneak somewhere else. Why would you actually, in this case, go out and then sell? Why would you go out and sell or actually go out? I'm getting all these rings and notifications. Why would you go out and actually pay? You're just going to pay the fine. That's long story short. You're just going to pay the fine. Why? Because, long story short, it's way more cost effective for your bottom line to pay a fine as if it's a bill. Now, there's another example of that too. And it's with Steve Harvey. It's with Steve Harvey. And he would say, and you guys, you might know Steve Harvey, and I'm just trying to make the point that the regulations are set out for the 1%. The regulations are set out so the 1% could take advantage of everybody else. So take a look at this. This is Steve Harvey. Now, again, the overall principle of this is that the regulations hurt everyday people like you and me. They hurt everyday people like you and me, but the people who can afford it, they just take it as a luxury. Take a look at this. Steve Harvey, right? You could watch him say this out his mouth. It was a thing about smoking in hotels. It was a thing about smoking in hotels. And he had a whole thing about it, right? And he would say that he was smoking in hotels. And there was a fine for smoking in the hotels. But the fine was like $250. Now, let's think about this. Steve Harvey having to pay $250 to smoke in a hotel, he got it. He got it. He just took it as this is just a fee. Look at this, $200 million. Steve Harvey is estimated to be worth $200 million. So he had to pay a $250 or so fine for him and all of his boys to basically be able to smoke in a hotel. He just took it. Okay, this is just the price. This is just the cost. But what if you had to pay that too? It's crazy. It's crazy. The regulations are not really there to set you up to win. The regulations are basically there just so the everyday 99% people, we can't do this kind of behaviors, but the 1%, the elite, they could partake in these because they got the $70 million to pay off the right people. That's how they getting down. And it's just nasty and it's crazy. And I got one final example. It's one of the Kardashian sisters. I'm trying to think of her name. Kendall Kardashian. Kendall Kardashian. She did this. She, what was it? She was parking tickets, right? She was getting parking tickets. A lot of them. She kept getting parking tickets because she kept parking in handicap spots. And she just kept getting tickets. Just kept on getting tickets. Look at this. She just kept on getting tickets for parking in handicap spots. Why was she doing this? She'd get like a $400 ticket, right? For having the best parking. When you go anywhere, the best parking is the handicap spots. So guess what? They just kept lighting her up. Ticket, $400 ticket. If this was happening to you, you would go broke paying these tickets. But guess what? Boom, they got it. They say, oh, this is just the cost to get the best tickets. This is just the cost. That's crazy. So then Robinhood now is just the prime ultimate example. Oh, somebody said she's a Jenner. My bad. No disrespect. It is what it is. But again, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just a prime example of, okay, we got it. So we could do all of these things. So now, you know what it is? We could pay it. We got the money. We can pay it. So now imagine this. Imagine that Robinhood halts all of the trading again. They halt all of the trading again. When AMC hits the moon, AMC goes to 10,000, 1,000, 500, who knows, right? It hits the moon. It goes to 100,000, who knows? And then they halt it. They try to halt it so you can't get in the game. They try to halt it. And then they get fined, not 70 million, they get fined 100 million, right? They get fined 100 million. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. This company, according to Forbes says this: Robinhood's flood of new customers has made it subject to an intense interest on Wall Street. The company was reportedly valued, and watch this jump in valuation. The company was reportedly valued at $12 billion in September 2020, which it rose to $20 billion by the end of 2020. Within 3 months, right? It rose to the end to $20 billion. Look at that. And then now the valuation is $40 billion as of February 2021. $40 billion company. So if they had to pay a bill and they just could sell basically everything that they own, they got $40 billion that they could do it with. That's what they got, right? $40 billion of the company. $40 billion of the company worth. That's crazy. And then they had to pay a $70 million settlement. That's nothing. That's nothing to them. To me and you, or if you and I were to start a business, that would break you. That would break your business in half. It would chop your business right up. But to them, nope. They can eat that cost. $70 million for shaking the market up. They can eat that cost. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. If Robinhood has $40 billion in valuation, aka they could sell everything that they own for $40 billion, then guess what? That means that's only 0.175%. This is not even 1%. It's 0.1%, not 1%, 0.1% of all of the assets that they have. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And if you were to do something like that and you had $1,000 to your name, like I said earlier, guess what? You had to pay $1.75 for equal comparison. That's really crazy. That's how they're getting down. And it's nasty. It's really, really nasty to see, and I hate to see it. I hate to see it. How's my computer dying? Let me plug this in so we got some charge. I don't want the computer to die on you. Let's plug this in. Here we go. They short selling my computer charge. Got it dropping down. Hold up. Family, we lost the... Okay, we back. We back. All right, we back. They trying to short sell my computer charge. But we back in the business. We back in the game. All right, here we go. So I don't know if that dropped out for you too, but it just dropped out for me. Okay, here we go. We got 4,500 people in the building. Somebody said they from Cuba. Let's get it, Cuba. Let's get it. Right, put them in jail. Look, if you did anything like this, somebody said 17 cents. Look at that. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. But again, you know, I keep it real. I keep it raw. So if I ever mess up on any of these things, just know, I keep it real. I keep it raw. That's how we getting down. That's how we getting down. A lot of people, when they record all these videos, they be having all these edits in them, blah, 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 blah. And no, I'd rather keep it real. I'd rather keep it raw. Sometimes you're going to mess up. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's look. Somebody said, look at Nio. Look at Nio. Yeah, Nio is... It came down a little bit, but we running with that, baby. We running with that. Let's look at Nvidia. Nvidia is going straight. What's running up? Xpeng is really doing well. Xpeng is really doing well today. Let me tell you, look at these candles on Xpeng. Boom, 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 boom. Green candles. To you, that means let's go. That means let's go. But to the large institutions, family, what does that mean? That means go to your options chain, go to the puts, and start loading up on puts. That's what it means to the big dogs in the game. But they got money to do this. They got money to blow on this. So then they always react in such a way. That's how they get down. Let's look at the AMC charts, though, and see if we could get and make some sense of it. Shout out to my guy, Lester. He's showing a lot of love. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. He said this. Robinhood, they got to stop. Yep. They just trying to, that's how they get down, big dog. They just keep stopping it. Much love, much respect. Appreciate you for the super chat. Now, all right, let's zoom out of this, and let's look at what's going on with AMC and see if we can make some sense. So it looks like our old lines are still holding true. It's still trading between 57 and then 40 or 54. That's where we at. That's where we at with this. We trading between 57 and 54. Let's go. We want to break out of this. We really want to break out and get past the $58 mark. We really would like to get out of this $58 mark and just break into the 60s. If we get to $65, if we were to get to $65, we should start jumping by fives if we get all the way there. T-Bone, his wife said, woo, let's go. Shout out to y'all, big dog. Shout out to y'all. Much love to the family, big dog. Much love, much respect. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Again, you guys, you don't have to send me super chats. I'm trying to catch up with y'all in the comments, baby, but I know you sending it out of love. It's all love. Appreciate y'all. Just know that. Just know that. Also, add your boy on Instagram on the bottom, Keenan Grace 1. If you see Keenan Grace _1, this is a fake, phony, trying to be me. But guess what? There's only one me. There's only one me. Just like there's only one you, there's only one me. People just keep trying to use your trust against me, against us both. Your trust in me, against us both, rather. That's how they trying to get down, and it's nasty. It's nasty. Add me on Twitter, too. Keenan Grace. Keenan Grace. Shout out to you for the super chat, big dog. Somebody said this. Fernie. Orange juice in the morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this money, baby. Let's get this money. And they just decriminalized, maybe even legal. I got to look into it. In Connecticut, another state, whole another state. Now, weed and cannabis, blah, 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 it's not illegal. So let's look at SNDL. Let's see what they are. Let's look at what SNDL is on. Because I'm telling you, family, the politics always get in the way of the profits when it comes to these cannabis stocks. And just like we said yesterday, family, just like we said yesterday, do not load up on this over $1. And look at it. You got a chance to get it in the 92-cent range. Do not load up on this over $1. Just like we said yesterday. Somebody else hit me with a super chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Much love, much respect. He said this, and this is Urban Warfare. Appreciate you, big dog. He said, you need to join the Ape Generals with the Masked Investor. So, to be honest, I know who the Masked Investor is, but I have not heard of the Ape Generals. You let me know what you're talking about in the comments, big dog. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Somebody else, Levi, much love for the super chat sticker. Appreciate you, big dog. Y'all showing a lot of love. Just know I love y'all. I got a lot of love for y'all. At the end of every video, I tell you, I love y'all. Take care. I mean that. That's why I hit you right in the chest, right? That's what I'm talking about. Now he said this. I don't want to sell my AMC on Robinhood, but they're getting on my nerves. I just want to get out of Robinhood. Surely I understand what you're saying. I understand. This is why I have multiple brokers. Somebody said get calls on the cannabis stocks. Let me tell you something. It's the dangerous play. Why? Because the politics always get in the way. But if you did want to do it, if you did want to do a call, I would be more comfortable doing a call if I seen it go. I would do like a leap call, right? Not like a crazy one, but like one for 2022. If I seen it in the 80 cent range, I would be comfortable doing a call option on SNDL. If I seen it, and it's not financial advice, you could lose all of your money doing call options. Just know that. But I would be comfortable going light on a call option in the 80 cent range. If I seen this hit 80, and we look at this, we at 92. If it got in the 80 cent range, it found a lot of support at 87, right? It found a lot of support in these ranges. If I seen it hit these ranges, look at this. Look at all that above. Look at this. 82 again, right? Look at this line. If I seen it hit the 80 ranges, I would be comfortable doing a call for January 2022. So then I would have some time for it to run up, boom, and I would jump right out of it as soon as I could. Somebody said, who's my favorite broker? They all got their pluses and minuses, family. However, Webull is straight. I really enjoy Webull. I always tell you about Webull. Now that they got fractional shares, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody said, Keenan, you're a genius, man. Great to point out Kendall Jenner and Steve Harvey. I'm a fax machine. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm telling you. Again, those of you who just got in, let us know where you from in the comments. We need to know where you from. We know where you going. You're going to the promised land. Somebody said, be careful with leaps for January 2022. Now, the only reason we're not really waiting for January 2022, but you need time in case it don't go your way. That's what it is. We would not hold if we got into an option contract. Let's clear that up right now. We would not hold to expiration. I would get a leaps for January 2022, but if it ran up 20%, I'm getting out of that today. You see what I'm saying? But if it went left, I got time for it to come back. That's what it's all about. We're not holding on. We're not holding on to these. Somebody said, look up IVR 2022. Much love. Brian, appreciate you, big dog. Let's look into it. Appreciate you. Much love. Much respect for the super chat, big dog. Always. IVR. Let's look into it. So for a leap on this, you might be in a good spot. Load up. It's not financial advice. This thing really is okay living in the $3.30 range. Look at this. Look at all of this support. Support lines, family. For those of you who are new to looking at charts, what you're looking at here is the Webull chart on the desktop. You're looking at the desktop Webull app. Look at this. Look at all of this consolidation. Consolidation means it's traded sideways. That means that the buying, because buying pushes it up, selling pushes it down. The buying and the selling are about equal at these levels. And where is that? At 330. And then eventually, oftentimes, the buying takes over and then it shoots it up. And then the selling comes right back down to push it right back down. So if you could get this and you're looking for a leap call, then I would say go light. This is not financial advice. You can lose all your money selling or buying options. However, 330 is where I would be looking to load up on that. New York in the building, Luke, let's go. New York in the building, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Okay, now, somebody said Houston is in the house. The Bay Area is in the house. We got Jacksonville, Florida in the house. Somebody said MRIN. They up 1,000% on it. Let's go. Brooklyn. Shout out to James. Appreciate you. Much love, big dog. Much love for the super chat. Let's go. Let's get it. I want to tell y'all this. I wasn't going live for a long time, right? I wasn't doing that, but this is a vibe. I'm feeling it, family. I'm feeling it a lot. This is a vibe. This is totally a vibe. Like, I'm vibing with y'all. Connecticut in the building. Alabama in the building. Let's get it. I love going live with y'all in the morning. It's dope. It's dope. It's crazy dope. Somebody said how to transfer stocks from Robinhood to Webull. So honestly, you could give them a call and they'll walk you right through it. They'll walk you right through it. These companies are so eager to get you off of some other thing and into theirs that they'll pay the fees to get you on. They'll walk you all the way through it. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Like my boy on the the pitch meeting would say, the YouTube channel pitch meeting. That'd be having me dying. Let me tell you right now, I'd be dying watching the pitch meeting. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. So yeah, but this is a vibe, family. This is totally a vibe. We got Toronto in the building. Somebody said Nio. Let's look. Somebody said you're human, right? We all human, baby. We all human. We all human. Harlem in the building. Harlem in the building. Look, I love the vibes. Somebody said I live in CT. I'm too young for the can. Hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody said George in the building. George in the building. South Carolina. Salt Lake City. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody said, do you like the Motley Fools? You know, come on, you know. You already know how we do. You already know how we do. Speaking of the Motley Fools, all right, family, it's time. It's time. I need you to show me in the comments. And I'm going to get in the comments too. I need you to get in the comments. It's time for some idiot hats. Make sure you dressed appropriately for the occasion. Make sure you dressed appropriately for the occasion. It's time for some idiot hats. We going and checking out the Motley Fool. And why do you need to dress appropriately? Because to believe some of this stuff, you need to be wearing the right attire, baby. You need to be wearing the right attire. Let me see some idiot hats in the chat. So you ready? Let's get it. Let's go and check out the one, the only Motley Fool. How are we going to check them out? This is a website. It's called FinViz. FinViz.com. Right? FinViz.com, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, FinViz.com. Take a look at this. When you go here and you look up AMC on FinViz, and this is the search bar, but I'm already on it, you get to see basically, and they got a lot of pop-up commercials, but it's a good website. You get to see all of the price targets, right? AMC got a downgrade to $16 on the 21st. That was the last official one, right? Take a look at this though. You get to see all of the articles. Now this might be hard for you to see. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Command plus. I'm on the Mac. This might be a little hard for you to see. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Zoom in for the family. But again, this pop-up right here, if you've been rocking with me for a little bit of time, yeah, put some idiot hats in the chat, baby, because you got to be dressed appropriately to read a Motley Fool article. Now, let's get it. Now, if you've been rocking with me, you know how we get down. This freaking ad right here, I cannot get rid of it. I couldn't pay to get rid of this ad. Watch, I click on it, and it's going to disappear, and it's going to come back. Watch it come back. I promise you it's going to come back. Here we go. Now, these are all of the articles by date on AMC. Everything that comes out in the financial news space is here. Watch this. I hope you got your idiot hats on, baby. Here we go. Command F. I'm on the Mac. I'm going to look up Motley Fool. Look at this. Look at all of these things pop up. Motley Fool. Every one of these things that pop up right here is a hit piece. Is a hit piece on AMC. Every single one of these highlights. And just today, at 6 a.m., they got one. They got one at 7:13, so it's not even, look, they got two in the day already. One of them says this, top 50 stocks in July. I promise you click on that, and it's going to tell you, don't buy all of these, don't buy AMC. That's what will happen, right? Let's take a look at this one. It says, will movie theaters survive or even thrive in 2022 and beyond? I'm telling you, that's a hit piece. I promise you that. Now, let's look at this. Now, they do be doing the moonwalk sometimes, and they tell you it's a good buy, and then step right on their own toes and tell you don't buy it. Step right on their own toes and tell you don't buy it. We got this. 3 stocks you should avoid at all costs. This is basically yesterday. Let's click on it and let's have some fun. 3 stocks you should avoid at all costs. And the number one banger on the list, let's do it as if it was me. And the first banger on the list is AMC Entertainment. Can it return to pre-pandemic revenue levels? It says this. AMC has risen 2,700%. And look at this. They being super dramatic, and they got this picture of some girl doing this. No, right? Like she's about to, who knows? What's going on here? What's going on here? And it says this. Since January 1st, it's risen. They've risen from having a total amount of shares to 224 million to 502 million. Actually, wrong, incorrect. AMC currently has 524 million shares outstanding. 524 million shares outstanding. So let's Get your facts right, big dog. But we all make mistakes. Let's keep it going. He said they raised cash levels basically more than 500 million. Okay, now they raised it to 813 million. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. They can pay off all of this debt. But they want you to get rid of this and stay out of this at all costs. Yes, many moviegoers will probably still be going to theaters despite these factors. However, reduced demand will bring out consolidation, making it more likely that AMC and its peers will close some theaters. So, this is interesting, family. Take a look at this. So now they're trying to justify what? Consolidation. They're trying to justify consolidation. What is consolidation? Take a look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're not on AMC. Let's go back to AMC. AMC, let's go back. What is consolidation? Consolidation means the price ain't changing, family. It means it's staying very similar and very the same. AMC has been trading between these two red lines up here. This bottom line right here and this one up here. So it's basically been trading kind of sideways. And that's consolidation. Like it won't break out too high and it won't fall down too low. This is consolidation. Now, there's a reason why this is happening, but they are now trying to say that many moviegoers will probably go to the theaters despite these factors. However, reduced demand will bring about consolidation. That's interesting. That's interesting, family. That's interesting. And let's go into some more of the facts. And let's check this out. Because shout out to this person here. So you may have been hearing about this on Reddit and you may have wanted my take on it. I'm going to give you my brief take on it, but I got to do a lot of research on this, family. I got to do a lot of research on this and fact check and do all of this and that. But take a look. This is quote unquote amazing due diligence. That's what DD means. And it keep getting removed on Reddit. And it got a lot of stickers and prizes and blah, blah, blah. But shout out to Feeling Point on Reddit. For this post. But long story short, family, what this is about is called an infinite short hole or short loophole. An infinite short loophole. That's what they're calling this, an infinite short loophole. What do they mean by that? They're saying that every time that we see a new date, for example, you should not get stuck to dates with AMC, but they're saying every time you get a new date on AMC, that something crazy should happen. Why does it never happen? Why does it never ever happen? And then when you look into this, and again, this is AMC Stock on Reddit, they're basically saying that there's an infinite short loophole. So now let's break it down. This is the loophole. Family. And let me go back so I can see the chat while I'm talking about this. And again, I need you to take your idiot hat off for this one, because your idiot hat will evaporate and burn up if you keep your idiot hat on for this one. So the loophole is like this. It says, and this is a summary of basically everything that they're saying. It's more detail if you want to go check it out yourself. It's on AMC, and it's posted by Feeling Point on AMC's Reddit, and it got like 8,000 likes on it. But let's just break it down nice and simple. So when you click on this, let me see if I can make it expand for family. Yeah. So when you click on this, and shout out to them for this, but let's just break it down in summary. They said that the infinite short loophole basically works like this. They say that AMC was running out of money. AMC needed cash. The business wasn't doing well. Right? So then what they did was they issued out convertible notes and bonds, right? Convertible notes or bonds. So now what they did with that was when AMC gives these bonds out, AMC has to pay interest. So let's say that you and me, I'm AMC, you are Citadel, for example, hypothetically speaking. I'm AMC, you're Citadel. Now, I'm running out of money, right? It's getting crazy. I'm running out of money. So now, what I say is, you know what? I'll give you bonds, and those bonds, you can turn them into shares whenever you want. Right? So then, now you have the bonds. You hold on to the bonds, and I'm paying you interest on the bonds. Just to hold them. Hold on to them, please. And you're holding on to them. I'm AMC. You're the short seller. You're holding on to these bonds, right? So now let's look through this again. And it says that you're using the bond money, the interest that I'm paying you, to short my stock. You're shorting my stock and you're shorting my bonds in the background in secret. You're shorting all of it. You're shorting my company into the ground. So now guess what I need? I need more money. So now I send you more bonds. So now you have more bonds and you're using more of that interest on the bonds. And basically, after all of that, you keep using the money to short the company. And now it's a loophole. Now I need more bonds. Or now I need to give you more bonds because I need more money. You give me more money. Now, guess what? Boom, you got more bonds, more bonds. I'm giving you the money, I'm giving you the money, I'm giving you the money. And now, next thing you know, you keep using that money that I'm giving you to short my company. I need more money, you shorten it. It's just crazy. It's a loophole like that. So now, AMC, what they're doing is this. Adam Aaron, he basically put in a filing, right? The S3 filing to withdraw this. He's trying to withdraw basically all of these bonds so it can stop happening because he doesn't want the bond loophole to keep happening because they're using the bond money, all of the bond money, to basically keep shorting the stock in the background, shorting the bonds in the background. That's how they get down, and it's crazy and it's nasty. Now, what else is happening? And again, this thing is long. This thing is long. I'm just summarizing it, right? But imagine that I keep giving you money and you keep using that money to short my company. You're shorting the company, so now I need to give you more of the money. And it's just a loophole, and it's just crazy, and it's an infinite loop. But now, what your boy Adam Aaron is he's going in, and he's pulling out that S3 withdrawal, and he's trying to get it approved so that then the bond thing is done. He wants the bond thing to be done. And it's really crazy, and it's really, really nasty. It's really, really crazy that they're doing this. It's really, really crazy that they're doing this. And let's put it in crazy simple language. Crazy simple language. Let's say that we got our good old boy, my guy, Usain Bolt. How you spell who? I don't even know how to spell his name. Oh, it's you, with a U. Shout out to my guy, no disrespect. So Usain Bolt, right? And he says this. He's about to run a race. Fastest dude to ever run in the Olympics. I always thought it was weird that his last name was Bolt, like Lightning Bolt. Like, it just sounded like, that's crazy, right? Isn't that a weird coincidence? I wonder if he was born with that name. But here we go. Imagine that you betting that Usain Bolt he's gonna win a race, right? You betting. He's Usain Bolt. You got this, he got this. But let's say that he was, and look at me dipping on people, right? But look, shout out to my guy. Let's keep it wild simple. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, I see it's with a U, not an H. But again, let's say that you betting on this foot race, right? It's the 100-meter dash race. And let's say instead of betting on Usain Bolt, you betting on this dude in the back. Now, he's struggling. He's doing well, but he's struggling compared to all of these other guys. So then you bet that he's going to lose. And he keeps losing. But now, he says, you know what? I need training. Somebody said, Usain Bolt. Listen. Usain, my guy. Much respect, much love. Shout out to him. And he said this. You bet that this dude is going to lose the race. And what you keep doing is you keep saying, yo, I'll train you. I got your back. I'm on your side, right? And then he goes to race, and then basically he's paying you to train him. But then you use his money to buy him candy, to buy him snacks, to buy him all of these things. So now he's losing the race again. So then, guess what? He needs to keep paying you and keep paying you. So then, now you got all of this money from him that you're using to make him lose. And you keep using it to make him lose. And the more that he loses, the more help he needs. So then he keeps paying for trainers to help him. But all of his trainers keep giving him all of this candy and snacks and all of this, which keeps making him lose. So now you have a loop. That keeps feeding itself. His losing makes him get trainers. The trainers keep making him lose. So then it's just a loop. But then imagine that Usain Bolt comes out of nowhere and he says, yo, let's break the connection. From you and these trainers. Let's break it. And he does this S3 withdrawal and he breaks the connection. So then the loop is no longer there. But this still has to get covered, family. It still has to get covered. It still has to get approved. That's what's going on. My guy Trey, he said this. He said, and shout out to you. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. He said, can you cover CPOP? Let's look at it. Let's take a look. This one must be running because I keep seeing it in the comments. Okay, so we on a 30-minute chart. Here we go. Okay, so it's going up. It's running up. It was $12. It was just $12. That's crazy. It was just $12 just yesterday. And then boom, all the way up to 70. So now, I would not buy this. Does this mean you should not buy this? Guess what? You could buy it. You might make $100 million on it. But this, nope, I wouldn't buy it. I would totally not buy it. Absolutely not. Why? Again, this could go to 200. This could go to 300. Do your research on that, big dog. I would not buy it, because when the big dogs see giant green candles like this, guess what they start doing? Puts, pow, 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 and they start short selling. Short selling, short selling, short selling. Look at this. Nio, family, like I was telling you, if you in the Discord with me, you already know, just like I was telling you. When you see big green candles like this, the short sellers jump on. They jump on. So everybody who was asking me, yo, Keenan, should we get a new Nio call today? Should we get a new Nio call today? No, not then, not yesterday, because we were waiting for this. We were waiting for the short sellers to do their thing. We were waiting for the short sellers to do their thing. So then now you could get a call when it's low. You got to let them do their thing. You got to let them do their thing before you could get a call. You got to be patient. You got to be prepared, not surprised. That's how you win out here. That's how you win out here. That's how you win. Somebody said, what's going on? They halted it twice. Listen, they're going to keep doing stuff like that. They're going to keep doing stuff like that because they're trying to interfere with the market. Somebody said, what's going on with CTRM? Looks like they're running. What am I in, a 30-minute time frame? Let's look at the 5-minute. So CTRM is running up. It's running up. Shout out to CTRM. Would I buy it up here? No. Should you? You could if you want. Would I? No. You could if you want. This could totally go up to like 280. It could. $2.80. It could. Gio, appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. He said, can I go over FIW? It's an ETF. All right, let me cue that up. What'd you say? FIW. Let's look it up. All right, but let's look at CTRM for now. So yeah, I would not load up on this. Nope, not at this prices. And I like the company. You already know. I like the company. But I see that it likes being 250. So if I was going to get in on CTRM or try to run anything on it, 250. Let's put our horizontal line in the game. Put your horizontal line in the game. Look at that. Boom. Look at the confirmation lines. Let's check them. 250. We touch once. Touch twice. Just about. Yeah, 258. Look at that. 3 times. Oh, no, that was 3. But yeah, as of late, it likes being 250. Would I load up here? No. Could it go to $10? Sure it can. But I would not load up here. Too risky. It's probably going to go to 280 and then turn around. Maybe not for long, but it should turn around. Let's look this up. My guy said look up FIW ETF. First Trustwater ETF. We on a 5-minute chart. Let's break it out to the 30-minute chart, baby. 30-minute chart. Here we go. So now what I see here is it's up to 83. However, look at this. At 84, it doesn't necessarily like being up this high. You might be able to catch it again closer to 80. Maybe not exactly 80, but closer to 80. Look at this. Let's put our good old horizontal line and see if we got some touch points. Now, this gives you some indication of where you could load up. Not perfect, but some. So look at this. Let's talk about 79.80. So at 80, we got 1, 2, 3. Look at this. Some consolidation right here. 4. Even a line of resistance at 80. So you might be able to scoop some of this up at 80, big dog. Look at this. Even in the past. The high, it got up to 80 on this day. Like it jumped and it came right back down. Yep. So look at that for 80, big dog. My guy Jorge, appreciate you for the super chat sticker, big dog. Much love. Much respect. Oil plays. My guy said look at CEI. Let's look at it. CEI. Let's take a look. CEI. So again, this one, it likes being 60. It likes being 60 cents. So if you're trying to get on a roller coaster, boom, look for it in a 60-cent range. Look for it in a 60-cent range. It likes being down there. It could run to $1 before it comes there, but it likes being 60. So that's where I would load up on that, big dog. But let's look at none other than AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. See what we doing? They holding it down. They really holding it down at this range. They really holding it down. Oh yeah, and another interesting point, family. Another interesting point is this. And again, if you're just getting in, if you're trying to get into the Discord, family, I want you to know this. I'll get you in when I get back on. When I get back on, I'll help you to get in. But until then, I can't help you yet. I cannot help you just yet. But I'll get you in when I get back on. Okay, but for right now, let's take a look. We were talking about the dark pools on AMC, and I mentioned this in a previous video because I really think if we can get the laws changed for AMC, one thing that we really got to try to do is really consider what they actually owe you. Because when your calls expire out of the money, and this is something I'm always going to bring up, if your calls expire out of the money, and again, I'm going to just show you this for a reference point so we can make sense of what we're talking about. Now, don't take this as if it's written in stone, but just take this in general and just look at it. So this is my guy on Twitter, and he's been on point a lot. But again, take this with a grain of salt. We're going to use this point that he's trying to make as a branching point for a teaching moment. What do I mean by that? It means this. So he said the dark pool trading puts the real price of AMC stock off by 25%. And the price would have been $70 to $75 instead of consolidating in the $56 range. This is basically $20 less than it should be. Now, appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. SGBX, I'll look into it. SGBX. Let me cue that up and then go to AMC again. So yeah, let's say that AMC was $70 to $75 and you did a call, right? You did a call option. If you did a call option, you probably would have done it. Shout out to my guy, Usain Bolt, Kendall Jenner, not Kardashian, Kendall Jenner. Okay, so let's go here to this. This is Stonko Tracker, family. This is Stonko Tracker. And again, at $56, basically every single call option that's going to expire in the money expected by Friday is 53,000 of them. But just for a few more dollars, for less than $4, family, this would add in almost 50,000 new calls. Imagine what adding in if we got to 70 or 75. Imagine if it was actually 70 or 75. Imagine how many more calls would be in the money. So then you want to look at this. You want to look at the calls versus the puts expiring on the 20 or on the 2nd. Look at all of the out of the money calls. Most of these are bets that the stock is going to grow up or actually go up, right? That the stock is going to go up, but shouldn't it already be up if the price is off? So then they're not going to pay you back if your call option runs out of the money, even if the stock is manipulated. All they're going to do is just find somebody $70 million who could totally afford it. That's how they're getting down. That's what they're doing, and it's nasty. It's really, really nasty. So, okay, now let's check this out. My guy in the comments, and he said this. My guy, shout out to you for super chat, big dog. Much love, much respect. Somebody said Zom is on a rocket. I'm going to check out the other one too. I got you. I queued it up. Much love. My guy said this. And this is Gabe again. Much love, big dog. He said the new floor for AMC is life in prison for Ken Griffin. Let's see. But again, just know, these billionaire prisons, totally different. We're going to have to write them a letter and ask them, how is it? We know that they ain't too hard on people down there. My guy Leroy said this. Do we talk about the trading techniques? Yeah, we do. Leroy on the Patreon. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Discord family. All right, let's look. So let's go to this last stock right here that my guy just asked me about. Okay, here we go. So this is SGBX. Yeah, this one was running for a long time. This was running. Let's go on the day chart. Okay, so it actually came down a lot since last year. Came down a whole lot and then started taking off a little bit more. So this looks like a swing trade. However, this one is high risk, high reward. It's going to find some resistance at about $6. It's going to struggle to get through the $6. But if it breaks through 6, then it's going to head to like $7.50. But then it's going to find extremely hard resistance if it gets up to $8.70, family. That's what's rocking out with this. When I load up on this now, you got a little more room. But personally, if you get this wrong, you're going to be holding on to this for months. If you prepare for that, be prepared, not surprised. Baby. Prepared, not surprised. Somebody said the dark pool, synthetic shares, naked shorts, bonds, short ladder attacks, hedge funds, market manipulation, and we still winning. Right, with all of these techniques, they pulling out all of the stops, but we still crushing them, baby. We crushing them. All right, now, let's take a look at good old Nio. Nio, where we at, Nio? Where we at, Nio? Okay, hey, let's go. We still at 52? We still at 52? But again, family, just like I told you, when people were saying, yo, Keenan, we ready for some more Nio calls. This is why we didn't do it. I told you yesterday, when you see all of these green, all of the green, all of the green, all of the green, all this means is that the short sellers see green and they say, okay, boom, 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 it's time. And we ready to short the stock. They ready to short the stock and try to bring it right back down after they see all of this green, all of this green. So now, family, let's check on our Nio call options that we did on the Discord. We got in at such an excellent, amazing time that we still should be way, way, way up on the play. So let's check on it. I'm going to send this. You already know I'm on the Mac. You already know I'm on the Mac, and I'm about to share this airdrop. Let's go. Let's go airdrop. Your boy, I would get a gaming PC if only they had airdrop. If y'all could teach me how to do something like that, boom. If y'all could teach me to do something like that, that's how we would get down, get busy. Come on, airdrop. Now my airdrop don't want to work. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Take a look at these Nio calls. Take a look at these Nio calls, baby. So, what we got now is currently on Nio, we're up 17,000, just about 16,900. Shout out to the Discord family. So our $30 Nio call, still, we was this close to the Grand Slam, baby. We was this close to the Grand Slam. But guess what? We still got time. We got until October 15th to hit the Grand Slam on this one. But we gotta let it go way before that. We gonna let it go way before that. I'm looking at the call options for those of you who just got in. Looking at the call options, and this is for Nio. Our $100 Nio call, 65% up. Our Nio $85 call, we still at the home run mark. However, it should come down slightly under it. But $85 Nio call, shout out to the Discord family. And again, Nio $50 call, we down to basically 61%. However, family, on the Discord, now that we see the stock price coming down, we could get around a point where we could load up on more calls. So if we see it hit 50, look at this. 50 has been resistance for it in the past. Resistance means it gets to this line and then it kind of bounces under. If we get to closer to 50, then we could be prepared, not surprised, and we could load up on more calls. However, if it goes under this, Avon, Indiana in the building. I see you, baby. I see you. If it goes under this, then basically what we can do is just load up more, but get leaps so we have the time. Get leaps so we can have the time. That's how we getting down. That's how we rocking out. Somebody said, look at Dogecoin. Got you, big dog. Let's see. Big Doge. You know what's so crazy? When Dogecoin hits like 70 cents or 50 cents, something like that, everybody believes in Doge. Everybody likes Doge. But when Doge comes back down to a reasonable price to buy it, nobody likes to buy it. You got to buy it when it's reasonable. Look at Doge. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Doge. So Doge is hanging out in the low 20 range. 23. There's a lot of confirmation touches at 23. Let's take a look. Let's put our good old horizontal line and see if we can find some support. Our good old horizontal line. Look at this. Consolidation somewhat, going under it somewhat, but at 23, this one is finding a lot of support. You might be able to pick it up at 22. And load up on Doge. You don't have to. However, that's how we get down. Somebody said, you the reason I could pay off my child support sooner. That's crazy, big dog. Much love, much respect. Somebody said, you got in Doge and a high, shaking your head. But listen, family, with all of these stocks and all of these cryptocurrencies that are crazy volatile, you got to play it with strike days, aka you strike on a specific day. So if you get paid on Friday, for example, hypothetically, then boom, that would mean you load up, boom, Friday, just load up, and then you get an average price. Some days you'll buy it up here, some days you'll buy it down here, some days you'll buy it up here, but your price will be like this blue line right in the middle. That's what it's all about. That's how you get down. That's how you rock out. That's how we get down. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Somebody said, what's a good price target for Nio by the end of the year? So, you know what? Let's ask the professionals. Let's ask the professionals. You know what? Let's look up Nio on FINRA. Let's look up Nio on FINRA. Or FinViz, I'm sorry. Let's look up Nio. And here we go. Here we go, this commercial. All right, take a look at this, family. So all of the price targets, here we go. This commercial again. When I exit, it be coming back. All right, look at this. Nio, on June 1st, 2021, they got upgraded. I'm sorry. Yeah, June 1st, 2021. They got upgraded from 57.60 to 58. But they even got a new upgrade, even newer than this. They just got a $72 price target from Citigroup. So I guess this one isn't updated. Let's take a look. Nio Citi price target upgrade. Seeking out for Citigroup. Pulse. Let's take a look. So take a look at this. The shares of Nio, NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, right, have received a price target increase from 58.30 to 72 from Citibank. These are the details. They just go into the details, but basically $72 is the price target, basically where they see it's going to be this time next year. This time next year. That's the price target on Nio. Now, let alone, keep in mind, Nio, they knocked it out the park. They knocked it out the park with their sales. They knocked it out the park. And look, the Motley Fool is bigging Nio up. They want you to buy everything. We like Nio, but the Motley Fool wants you to buy everything in this world. Everything in this world except AMC. That's funny. But yeah, Nio, they killed it. They killed it with their deliveries. Yahoo Finance, shout out to Yahoo Finance. Nio had 8,000 vehicle deliveries in June, and it increased by 116% year over year. They delivered basically almost 2,200 vehicles in the first 3 months in the 3 months ending June 2021. And this is up 111%. Every time you see Nio, when it comes to these deliveries, and keep in mind, Nio is about to go into Europe and then knock it out the park there too, right? They doing numbers. They doing great. Shout out to Nio. Shout out to Nio. Nio's a big dog, and every time you look at the numbers, it's up 100%. I told you, when the company came down, the company is basically, it's like this. The company is doing numbers, but the stock was coming down. The stock will eventually catch up. The stock and the company are not always connected like they should, like you would think they should. Somebody said, Keenan, I watch you more than the guys with millions of subscribers. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, big dog. Much love and much respect. Somebody said, Indiana, don't miss this ride, boys. That's right. That's right. Somebody said they dissatisfied with AMC. It's a patience play. It's a patience play. This is why you don't get in with more than you ready to get with, baby. Somebody said, thanks for the info on Nio. I got you. I got you. Somebody said they can't find the ape emoji. Shout out to the mods. You having a Discord. Let's go. Let's go, Discord family. Nio is the future. Right. Nio is a future blue chip company in my eyes. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, big dog. I feel you on that. I feel you. Somebody said Matt Kohrs is giving up. Why are you saying that, big dog? You sure? I don't know. I don't know. Matt Kohrs is an ape. Matt Kohrs is an ape. Somebody said we need more bomb merch. Let's go, Texas. I got you, big dog. I've been trying to get the oven mitts, but you would be surprised how hard it is to get mass-produced oven mitts that's custom. Man, it's exceedingly difficult. But again, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We need some more merch. We need some new merch. I appreciate you, big dog. Bless me with the help. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Discord family in the building. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Discord family in the building, educating the masses. Okay, speaking about educating the masses, yeah, join the Discord if you're trying to get money with us, baby. Join the Discord, you're trying to get money with us. Now, all right, so let's go through this. I feel like every day I talk to you about options at least a little bit. So let's get into the options. Let's do a brief crash course on options. Actually, if you want me to do a brief caption on options, oh, somebody said he's having trouble with his computer. So Matt Kohrs is having trouble with his computer. All right, cool. He'll be back. Shout out to him. Shout out to Matt Kohrs. So if you ready? We just gonna do it. We're gonna do a brief crash course on options. So let's say that you wanted to run a Nio call. Let's say you want to run a Nio call because you in a Discord. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody said I'm finna start a bow tie company. Let's get it. Somebody says Nio the new Tesla. So I'm not gonna say Nio is the new Tesla, but Nio is the new Nio. That's what it's about. Nio is the new Nio. Sometimes it's like this. When LeBron James from the NBA, right, National Basketball Association, when LeBron James was in the league, they were saying, yo, LeBron is the next Michael Jordan. But LeBron isn't the next Jordan. LeBron is the first LeBron. So it's like with Nio. Nio isn't Jordan. Tesla is kind of like Jordan in this case. But Nio is the first Nio. Oh, no. Keenan Grace 1 is a scam. Look at my Instagram right here. Keenan Grace _1. That's fake. Keenan Grace 1 is me. Right here. Keenan Grace 1. Under my name. Down under there. Keenan Grace 1. That's me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Do not follow Keenan Grace _1. Shout out to Jamaica. You know I keep it real, baby. Let's get it. So somebody said Lucid Auto is Tesla's competition. Kinda, but they have not proven themselves yet. That's really the thing. If they could really get this battery going, then boom. They will really show that, okay, they are actually competition. If they can get a really good, solid battery that can get 500 miles in one charge, then yes. Okay, so let's take a look. Options. So you have a stock. We're looking at Nio stock right here. If you wanted to get an option on Nio, you want to get in at a good price. Some people try to buy options just for the sake of buying options, but you don't. You buy options when you get a good price. Now, you could average down on options too. For example, and let's say that you was super pumped to get an option because you seen us running it up with options. And then you like, yo, Keenan, I'm on the Discord. I'm waiting for the next option. I'm waiting for a good option price. Somebody said Keenan Grace _1. That's a scam, big dog. Go click on the channel. If you click on it, you're going to see they get no engagement, none. They're not getting no likes on it, none of them. No likes, nothing. That's a scam. They bought this. They buying thousands and tens of thousands of followers on Instagram to try to act like it's me. John Palmer, how do I send a donation? Again, big dog, you don't have to send a donation, but I know y'all doing this out of love, so I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I always appreciate the love. I know y'all supporting the movement. I already know what time it is. It's always love, baby. It's always love. Here we go. So again, if I'm getting an option, you don't never buy an option for option's sake, just to buy option. You buy it when you get a good chance to buy. So Nio is headed to 50. It's headed towards 50. I was telling you yesterday, the short sellers, boom, 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 boom. They knocking us. They trying to attack. So now they putting puts on this. So now what we're gonna do? Somebody said it would be nice. Yeah. So LaShawn Thomas, if I'm saying your name correctly, no disrespect. If you got into the Discord, you're trying to get into the Discord, I can help you get in. Send me a DM. I can help you. But I can't help you right now. I'm on the I'm on live. I can't help you just yet. I got you though, family. So all right. So take a look at this. But send me a DM. I'll get back to you. It's going to 50. I would not buy it now. We would have thought it was gonna go to 53, but it already crashed right under that. So it looks like it's headed to 50. So you would load up on options down here. You would load up down here. Boom. So now that we're doing that, you look at the options chain, and with Nio, you want to get a later out option because it doesn't move so crazy. It doesn't move as crazy as AMC. It's not going to move as violently as that. So you want an option that's going to give you some time. So let's pick, for example, the December 17th, 2021. Look at the options. And let's look at calls. Let's look at the call options. You could get up to an $85 call option for this date. Okay, the current price of Nio is $52.68. Everything under this is called out of the money. Out of the money calls. Everything above this is called in the money. It's in the money. What does that mean? That means that the price is 52. Every contract that's $50 and down is in the money. It's going to expire in the money most likely. Everything under that might expire out of the money. Now, these are the strike prices. The strike prices are the number that you think it could get to by an expiration date. The number you think it could get to by the expiration date. Okay, now, if you think Nio could get to $55 by the 17th of December, then you might be interested in a $55 strike. Personally, I never hold to the expiration. Once it runs up and the price percentage goes up, I get out of it. I get out of it and I'll buy another one. I get out of it and I'll buy another one. But this one would cost you $855. You got to times this by 10. That's how you get the number. It costs you $855 to load up, bow, on a $55 strike for December 17th, 2021. Now, look at this. You see this number here? These numbers is called delta. Delta is going to tell you the chance that your option is going to expire in the money. This one, the $55 strike, that's currently out of the money, has a 54% chance of expiring in the money. Also, if Nio goes up, and you buy this $55 strike, if Nio goes up $1 to $53, you're going to add this 0.54 to this number. So you could add basically $50, $54 to what you're going to make. So if you buy this for $8.50 and it goes up $1, you're going to make $54. Boom. And then if it goes up another dollar after that, you're going to make $54 plus $1. That's what's going to change. That's how it's going to change, because this is gamma, the rate of change. And then theta is going to tell you, no matter what happens, family, no matter what happens, it's going to take away $2 from you every single day. Every single day. This is going to take $2 away from your contract. So you can buy this if you want, but it'll cost you these amounts. Technically, it'll cost you the ask. If you want to buy right now, it'll cost you the ask. The bid are what people are trying to pay. The ask is what people are actually paying. It's what people are actually paying. But then, if you want to be sure that your thing is going to expire in the money, then you might want to load up on in the money calls, so they won't expire worthless. They won't expire worthless down here. Like, for example, $25 call, it's going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you a lot, but it could be worth it. This one will cost you $2,800 to get. $2,800 to get. But every dollar that Nio goes up, you are basically going to gain $95. Boom, 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 boom. Every single dollar it goes up. So in the money calls make sense a lot of the time. Okay, so now, shout out to you for the super chat, big dog. Much love, much respect. Appreciate you, big dog. This is Terry. Terry said, is there enough time to transfer AMC from Robinhood to a better broker before AMC rocket? Robinhood is quacking like a duck, and I'm not having that. Let's go, baby. Discord fan repping in the building. I see you. So you could transfer, because again, there's no definite indication as to when the short squeeze is going to happen, right? There's no definite indication as to when it's going to happen, because you can see all of the other institutions and everybody else, they playing a dirty game, family. They are not playing by the rules. They playing to win, and they're doing everything behind the books, under wraps, to try to knock us out of this. They want to just basically kill us with this, right? They want us to be wrong. Somebody said Usain Bolt, his last name is really Bolt, right? Ain't that really a crazy coincidence? That's crazy. Tom Nash in the building. Shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to you, big dog. I see the big dogs in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Somebody said Zom is on a rocket. Zom is on a rocket. Let's check him out. We ain't check out Zom in some time. We've been focused on AMC. Zomedica. No options. Let's look at the chart. Okay, Zom is not on a rocket. Maybe it was, but it is not now. It's tanking. But let's see, how bad is it? So it got up to 83 in the pre-market, and now it's 81. So this isn't much movement. This is not much movement. And it's found a recent floor at 81. It's found a recent floor at 81. Yeah, Zom, it likes being 81. It likes being in the low 80s. So if you want to get in and get out, This is a quick get in, get out, but I would personally stay away. I would personally stay away, but it does like to be 80. Look at all of the support at 80. Let's get our good old horizontal line. Here we go. Horizontal line in the building. 80, touch point, boom. 81, touch point, boom. Another one, bow. Okay, now, somebody said CCIV options. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Would I run a CCIV option? Would I run a CCIV option right now? Let's take a look. Appreciate you, Raiders. So, Keenan, you a different breed. Salute, man. Ain't nobody doing it like you out here. Keep doing your thing. I got you, big dog. You know what? I don't have it in my heart to leave you uninformed, baby. I don't. I do not. I do not. Okay, let's get it. Now, let's look. Let's look at CCIV options. CCIV options. CCIV options. And again, shout out to the Discord family. Again, so Discord family, if you in the building, I am looking for a new call option. I was telling you before, we like to buy options on the red days. Imagine if I would have misled you, and had y'all buying more call options, and then this happens, right? You can't predict it, but it's very easy to see that once you see all these green candles, that the short sellers, they just waiting. They just waiting behind their computers, just do. They ready to go. They ready to go. So then we getting ready to lock and load. So Discord family, if you try to join the Discord and be up on the next option play with us, then guess what? It's looking like it's coming. Discord family, if you in a building, it's looking like it's coming, baby. It's looking like it's coming around. If you're trying to get into the Discord, I'm trying to let you in. However, I need time to get off of live in order to do that. I need time to get off of the live in order to let you in. Just know. Let's look and see what our Nio calls are doing right now, even though Nio is tanking. And Nio isn't really tanking. It just ran all the way up to 55, and now it's down a little bit. Let's look, baby. Let's look at our Nio calls and what has happened. I told you that the 85 call that we just hit the home run on, if you held on to it, it was going to go under the home run range. And like we said before, it did. It did, but not by much. Not by much. Take a look at this. Let's go. Let's go. And to be honest, family, we only had this call for like a week. We only had this call for like a week, baby. So look at this. Nio, currently we up $16,000 on it. Nio, the call, $30 call is up 171. We headed to the Grand Slam, baby. We headed to the Grand Slam. I'll see you there. If you making money with me on these Nio calls, let me know in the comments. Discord family, let's get paid. All these other people crying, but we ain't crying. We getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Let's look. $100 Nio call. We got until a whole year and a few months, not 2022, until 2023. And then we still holding on to that. Up 62%. We got our Nio $85 call. This one got up to like 120, 150, and now it's at 98%. So even with Nio pulling back, we still, knock this one out the park. And look at this. The Nio $50 call, basically up 57%. So this is money. If you want to get out of these, again, you get out of these on the green days, baby. Yeah, here we go. I see some bottles in the comments, baby. Let's get this money. We getting paid. Yes, we getting paid. Discord family in the building. And if you're looking for a new options call, guess what? I'm looking for it, baby, because it's now coming down. So somebody said, if you got in early on Nio, when if it dipped to 50, would you double your previous calls or start new options? So Tracy, appreciate you for the super chat. Great question. So personally, I would get different calls. So you could load up on these though. If you don't have any of these winners that we loaded up on the Discord, then I would get different calls. But we on the lookout. And when it comes down to the 50s, if it could hold 50, then that's what we're looking. You see it coming down? We coming down. And where are we headed? Towards this line. Let's get our good old friend. Oh, he already there. Our good old friend, horizontal line. This orange horizontal line is looking like a line of support. Nio is, let's see though. Let's make a channel. Not a YouTube channel. A channel of line of resistance and line of support. So here we go. Let's see if Nio breaks the trend. So what we're doing here now is we're trying to see, this is our descending line of resistance, and we're going to make a descending line of support. If Nio breaks out of this channel, the channel is kind of like a tunnel, right? If it breaks out of this channel, this could be an indication of a reversal or a switch, right? You want to see it. If it breaks out of this, like it goes over this line and it really stays out of there, that means we're in a whole new different channel, and then we just move these lines, and then we'll see where Nio is going. But for now, take a look at this. It's headed down here. Maybe I could go to the 30-minute and see what's going on. It doesn't look too good on the 30-minute, but it's headed towards the $50 mark. $50 mark. The short sellers, when they see these big green candles, they come in and they going hard. When they see all of this green, they see green too. They see the green. Somebody said, do you see Nio turning back around to the 55 and above? Of course. Of course. Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Much love. Much respect. Much love. Much respect. If you just rolling in, you already know this is a head count. This is a roll call. You gotta let us know where you from, baby. I see San Francisco in the building, repping the apes. And you know what else? I want to know where you from, baby. And I want to know which stock do you need to see run this week. I want to know which stock do you need to see run this week, baby. Where you from? Which stock do you need to see run this week? I'm seeing AMC. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it, baby. I want to see it, baby. Somebody said SoFi. Somebody said Charge Point. They want to see Charge Point. Somebody said China. You from China? Let's go. Let's go. Alabama in the building. He said, you missed my super chat. What was it, big dog? I try not to miss these. I try not to miss these. Let's go. Somebody said, auto is keeping you from seeing your horizontal line. They disappearing my line. Making it poof. CCIV. Somebody said they got Cali in the building. We got Maryland in the building. Mexico in the building. Somebody said Singapore in the building. We need to see AMC run. We need to see Nio run. We need to see CCIV run. Somebody said they want to see Clove run. Singapore. Shout out to Singapore. Somebody said they need to see Clove run so they can get out of it. Let's go. Somebody said BNGO. They need to see that run. We got AMC again. Oh, somebody said they need to see GSAT run. We got Canada in the building. We got Canada in the building. Bow, bow, bow. Let's get it. Somebody said they need to see PLTR run. Let's get it. We got Jamaica in the building. We got, again, Bio Nano. I see AMD. AMD, you need to see AMD run. Okay, I see you, big dog. Somebody said Florida. Somebody said Toronto, Washington, D.C. We got Baltimore in the building. Here we go. Here we go. GTT. I see you. I see you. We got Clove. People trying to get up out of Clove. They want me to talk about Wish. I see you, Wish. I see you. I see you. Let's go. Let's go. We got Roblox. Okay. Florida. Florida. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tangy, man. Appreciate you for the love, big dog. Much love. Much respect. Arizona is in the building. Arizona is in the building. Arizona is in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. SoFi. Okay. Okay. Somebody said, Keenan, say my city. You didn't, Isaac, you didn't say the city, so I don't know what it is. Let's go. Let's go. Tilray in the building. Wish. Let's go. Here we go. Aaron Ray. Much love, much respect. He said, Broward County in the building. Broward is in the building. Let's get it. Respect. Let's get it. Now, he said, which AMC would you buy? You might mean AMC calls, right? Which AMC calls? So currently, we got an AMC call for September 17th. But again, remember, the call options are super crazy volatile. This thing is down like 30, 40%. But this is our call in the event that the squeeze happens before September. You got to be able to get in the call and then just let it rock for a while. But you got to roll out of it before you lose all of your money. But this is our call that has an extended period in the event that a squeeze happens. You preferably want to call in this event. And now, shout out to the next super chat. And Maryland is in the building. He said, when did you start? And how you feel about the process? And when you started becoming successful, did you decide to quit your job? Actually, no. No, I didn't. I didn't quit the job. I was investing for a few years. And I got a little bit of story. Oh, coach, much love for the super chat sticker, big dog. So now, in like 2017, I was telling everybody this. 2017 or so, let's go back. Let's go back in time. Let's get in the time machine, family. Let's get in the time machine. Let's go back in time. Let's play some lottery numbers. Let's load up on Bitcoin. Let's get some call options. That's what you. That's what I would do if. Actually, I would play the Powerball and then use a lot of the money to buy call options. That's how I would rock. I'll probably go straight to jail, but it'll be a time machine. All right, here we go. BTC price chart. Let's look at it. Let's look at the chart. I probably should have just went to my trading view. But here we go. Let's look at this. 5 years. 5 years. So back in 2017, where we at? Yeah, it was 17. 2017. I had Bitcoin when it was like 3,000. I had 0.6 of it. 2017. It was about $3,000 and I had 0.6 Bitcoin. Why did I sell it, family? Why did I sell it? I sold it and I spent like I got like $2,000. Shout out to Trumbull, Connecticut. I got like $2,000 for it, family. I got like $2,000 for it. I had like 0.6 of a Bitcoin and Bitcoin was $3,000 just about, and I sold it. Now I got one whole Bitcoin and I had to pay like $35,000 for it. I got it like a month ago or so, right? The Discord family, you know I've been loading up. You see me loading up. But Detroit in the building, I see you. I sold it, family, for $2,000 at 0.6 of a Bitcoin. Today, 0.6 of a Bitcoin, let's see what that would have been. 20,000. I sold something for 2,000 that will now be worth 20,000. Right? But again, I didn't understand the space. And this is one of the things that led me to do all of this kind of research on stocks and cryptocurrency and all this kind of things. So now I have one Bitcoin worth 33,000 now, according to this. But again, guess what? I'm not selling this decade, baby. I got my cryptocurrency, some of my Ethereum and my whole Bitcoin. I got it sitting on BLockFi and it's just earning interest. It's earning Bitcoin interest. Get up on BLockFi. I got the link in the description and just let your Bitcoin just earn interest. So whether it go to 10,000 or 1,000 or whatever, I ain't selling it this decade. Figuratively speaking, baby, I got that 2030 vision and I'm holding strong, family. I'm holding all the way strong. If I live to 2,100, I'm still gonna have my Bitcoin then. That's how I'm rocking out. I got that 2030 vision, baby. I see this way far out. I'm playing a long game. So then somebody said, how you feel about Verb? Appreciate you for the super chat, big dog. Appreciate you. Let's look. So if you're gonna load up on this, this one's been coming down a lot. So that's actually a good sign for those who want to load up. Try to get it in a low dollar range. Currently right now it's 170. I wouldn't load up there. I would not load up there. Preferably, this thing really likes to be 120, 110. You might not see that price though for a while. But you could consider striking if it hits 130. If you see this break below 150, this thing is going to drop all the way to like 120. Baby. Appreciate y'all. Just know, it's always love. C-Rob, much love, much respect, big dog. I always appreciate you. Always love seeing you here. You almost got it. You was about to send $3,000 to Keenan Grace 1 on Instagram for personal classes. And you so glad I said something this morning? Yo, I'm telling you, Keenan Grace 1 is a huge scammer. And the thing that, like, _1, Keenan Grace _1. Keenan Grace 1 is me. Keenan Grace _1 on Instagram. I can't show you it because it blocked me. So I can't, like, let me see if I could go like incognito or something and look it up. Keenan Grace _1 is one of those scammers that be in the YouTube comments. Oh, you know what? Let me try to check. Maybe I can find it on here. Maybe I can find it and show everybody on here. Maybe if I get a private window or something going. But let's look it up. There's a fake Instagram page that Instagram will not delete. They will not delete it, and then they will not give me a check. They will not give me that blue check for whatever reason. There are people, I got like 30,000 subscribers on or followers on Instagram, but guess what? I have not been pushing it like that, so then people have not really like been thinking I'm on there. So let's look. Keenan Grace _1. So this is me, Keenan Grace 1. I got 36,000 followers on Instagram, but Keenan Grace _1 is a scammer. This is me. This is Keenan Grace 1. Now, if you want to check that it's me, look at this video. I put a video on my thing to show you that it's me. Proof I'm Keenan Grace, KG. This is me, Keenan Grace 1. Now, Keenan Grace _1 is a this. And they got more followers than me. Look at this. 10 posts, 64,000 followers. That would make you think it was me, right? Look at their posts. 7 likes, 1 comment. 15 likes, no comments. 15 likes, 1 comment. Look at this. This is a fake. These are these scammers that be in my comments on the YouTube channel. This is totally a fake. And they will ask you for money. They will ask you for Bitcoin, all this other kind of stuff. This is a fake. And they will not give actual me a blue check. They will not give me the blue check. And the requirements to get a blue check is you're supposed to be some type of public figure. La. Come on now. There's people with like 10,000 followers on Instagram that got blue checks. Come on now. That's ridiculous. Follow your boy, your actual boy, on Instagram, Keenan Grace 1. I got it listed right under the chat or right under my screen. You should be able to see it right here. You should be able to see it right under there. Right below. Keenan Grace 1. That's me. That's me. I might even have to change my name on there. They won't let me get the just Keenan Grace. Let me look that up. They won't let me just get this. Oh, this dude, he got me. He beat me. But he doing it for the kids, it looks like. He doing it for the kids. Shout out to this dude. He doing it for the kids. He's helping the kids. It's like a charity thing. Help, smile. All right, yeah. Shout out to him. Maybe I could pay him and get that name. But he beat me to it. He beat me to the punch. He beat me to the punch, family. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Beat me to the punch. So I can't get just Keenan Grace. Somebody else got it. Somebody said, do Keenan Grace. Real Keenan Grace. That's a good one. But watch this dude do real Keenan _Grace or something like that. Somebody said I got the right page. I was following the wrong people. Somebody said verify the IG with the... Listen, they won't do it. They won't do it. For whatever reason, they will not verify your boy. They just won't do it. Somebody said look up DraftKings. Let's look up DraftKings, baby. Let's see what DraftKings is doing. And again, I'm telling you, I love being on with y'all. It's a vibe. I'm telling you. Let's look up DraftKings. So DraftKings is tanking, right? But again, it likes being in the low 50s too. Look at this. 50, 51, 51 again, 50. Yeah. So if you want to get a first strike point, I would say 50. Not financial advice, but a first strike, that's where I would go. I would go for 50 on a first strike. It's about to get hot in the kitchen, baby. So I just hope you bought your oven mitts. Baby. Let's get it. All right. So now let's go back again and let's look so we can see if you want a Discord. Again, Discord family, I'm definitely looking up another Nio option for us. I'm looking it up. But look, just like I told you, this channel that we were looking at, look at Nio. It's really respecting that channel. We made it when it was up here. But look at this. It's in it. It's still respecting it. It broke under it a little bit, which means it could potentially fall even faster. But this is the descending line of support and the descending line of resistance. But you should start to see it go like a little tiny bit green and get in there again. Let's go to the minute chart. Yeah, it broke down out of that channel just a bit. It broke down out of that channel. Let me lock this, see if it'll just stay. Nope. Unlock. All right, cool. So now it broke down out of this channel, so it should start falling a little bit faster. Somebody said, dang, I just loaded up on Nio Somebody, hey, Seuss B, my guy said, Nio options, family, we got to see if we get some confirmation at this support line. If we start bouncing off of 50, then we looking to get into some more Nio calls. We looking to get in some more Nio calls. Again, though, I don't post them on YouTube. I post them on the Discord, and then I show you on YouTube. I post them on the Discord, but we already be in them. When we do the options, we already in them. That's why when you see the options that we running, and you see we like way up on them. And honestly, yeah, like you see like we way up on like 169, 110, right? 60. You see that we way up on them. This is because we was already in them over on the Discord. Somebody said, do you think this would be a great time to get an option? Oh, we got to wait. We got to wait a little bit. Again, never get an option for getting an option's sake. You get an option for what reason? You get an option so that you want to buy it low. You'll never be able to time the bottom. So right now, if you get it, it's fine. Right now, it's getting it, in my opinion. Do your own research. My opinion, right now, getting it is fine. However, you might have a better chance to see it and get it again. Look at this. Look at this. You see? It started to turn around. It's really respecting this channel that we have it in. It's really respecting it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough that it's giving us some predictive ability. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to go up, but it's not, if it stays in this channel, it's not going to go over this line of resistance. It should turn around again and just keep dropping. What we're looking for is it to bounce on this orange line. Take a look over here. This orange line is $50.50. We want it to bounce on this line and then see it break above this descending line of resistance. We want to see it break above this descending line of resistance. And then we should see a reversal, or we're looking for the reversal. So now somebody said, not financial advice. Jonathan, appreciate you for Super Chat, big dog. He said, not financial advice, but do you think 49.80 is a good support to buy an option for Nio? It's looking like it. It's looking like it, family. Not again, not financial advice. It could tank down even more, but it's looking like it. It's looking like it. Somebody said, yeah, it's love here, baby. This is somebody said, yeah, hey, listen, if you just get in, again, I always want to know where you from. When you come in, let me know where you from, because I already know where you going, baby. Straight to the promised land. Straight to the promised land. Somebody said, keep buying AMC or start buying shares on Nio. Listen, if you believe in a company, you invest into all the companies you believe in. That's how you get down. That's how you get down. Somebody said, you can't handle the heat in Nio, then stay out of the kitchen. That's what I'm talking about, Danny. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's exactly the truth. If you can't handle the heat, then guess what? It just wasn't made for you, baby. Somebody said, where we at on Soul, Keenan? Good question. Good question. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Soul. Let's take a look at Soul. So, yeah, Soul, man. Soul, Renasola. Let me tell you, we was eating off of this. We were eating off of this. If you've been rocking with me on the YouTube channel for a while, we've been eating off of this. We was running this one up. This was a get in, get out, get in, get out. All right. So now that it's coming down, we on an hour chart. Let's reduce the time frame and let's look at the daily. Oh, whoa, we in the 8s. We in the 8s. Oh boy, it's looking like we're getting locked and loaded, baby. I'm glad you brought this up. I'm glad you brought this up. So we getting down to the 870s. Okay, so let's look at previous lines of support. So back on the 21st, we got a bottom, which was about $7.55. Back on the 21st. So it's looking like if you could catch this, maybe now, because we got some support here, but you could catch this at like the low H, like 820, but preferably in the $7 range, then guess what? Boom! It's looking like a time to load up on us. Let's see if this one has options. It does. It does. And they're cheap. The options are cheap. So take a look at this, family. If you were to get, now this high risk, high reward. I'm not saying this, but I want to show you how this works. So take a look at the options chain right here. You should be able to see it. Let me make sure. Let me go back to my screen so I can see you. Okay. Take a look. This is how I look at these. I want to teach you how to fish so that you can know what you're doing. So take a look. We're looking at the options chain right here. These are all of the call options. Pay attention to the date. The date, the closer the date, the higher the risk, but the higher the reward. So take a look at this. This is for July 2nd. This is Friday. This is literally, what day is today? Thursday? Literally tomorrow. Tomorrow. If you get the $9 strike, it's going to cost you basically, what, $10? $10 for the $9 strike, okay? Or actually it'll cost you $15 because the ask price is if you want to buy it now. So now, I'm not saying buy this. I'm just showing you how I think about these. If you were to get this and it was to go from $9 to $10 today, $9 to $10 today, you would make a lot of money, family, because what you would do is this 0.15, this would cost you $15. But every single dollar that it went up, you would make $35. Look at Delta. You would make $35 if this thing went up from 9 to 10. If you got it at $15, it will go up $35 just from going from 9 to 10. And then if it went from 10 to 11, it will go up $35 plus $62 because that's gamma. It will go up both of these. So it will first go up $35, and then if it went from 10 to 11, it will go up $100. So you would be eating, baby. But take a look at this. Take a look at Theta. Look at Theta. Theta would basically, if you got this at the bid price right now, it would basically go worthless tomorrow. It would be zero. It would be worth nothing. So you got the chance for this to run and make you rich. However, you got the chance also to lose every single dollar if it stays flat. If it stays flat. That's how this works. High risk, high reward. So you go on more out dates. So if I was gonna load up on this, I would do like a December call, preferably. And this is honestly, October they got. But I'll go, the furthest one out that I can see is January. So a $10 call for Rensola for January would not cost you a lot at all, right? So just a quick 200. So it'll cost you $200, right? $235. It'll cost you $235 to get this, but you would make $50, $58 every dollar that this thing went up. You would make $58 every single dollar that this went up. And then after that, you would make $58 plus $5 after every dollar that it went up, because that's gamma. And you would lose basically like 60 cents on it every single day. But that's nothing. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. This is, in terms of options, you might get a better price on this, but this is looking like the January 2022. I like it. I wouldn't get it just yet because I feel like it's gonna get to a better price, but I like it. I like it a lot. This $10 call or this $10 strike for January 2022, I like it. I think this one could be a winner. This could be a winner. However, I wouldn't get it yet. Because I can see a better price coming. However, look at this. Reversal. Quick reversal. But don't fall for the okie doke. This could be a bear trap or a bull trap. This little turnaround right here, don't fall for it. It could be a bull trap. AKA this thing could keep coming down. Let's get our good old diagonal lines. And let's see if this is going to respect our diagonal lines. We're going to make a not that one. We're going to make a descending channel. I'm going to move this so we get some touch points and make a new one. I'm going to move this. So again, what am I doing? I'm looking at, and notice this. When you're in my videos, I'm always showing Robinhood charts. When I'm doing my research though, I do a lot of Webull charts or my trading view charts. But this is unnecessary to do in a video. So this is the channel that we're in. And let's see. We should find support. Maybe. Yeah, right here. Yeah, we find some support right here. This is our first support line. Let's put our good old friend, the horizontal line, right here. And let's make it orange just to distinguish it from the others. Okay. So yeah, you know what? Look, it actually happened. It actually bounced off of this line. But we could have told you that this was going to happen if you would have looked
in the past, because a lot of people who are looking at this are just looking at the same things that you're looking at. They're looking at the same charts that you're looking at. See this? We could have told you that this was going to happen just from looking at the past and looking at previous supports. However, this is a support, but we got to see if it holds. You got to see if it holds. We'll see if it holds. But look, it's breaking out of this descending line of resistance. However, let's see if it comes back down, because you see it's starting to turn back around and come on back on in here. Come right on in here. So we got a super chat. What my guy saying? My guy said this. Any options for CCIV? Any options for CCIV? And somebody said Nio is tanking. So we'll look up CCIV again real quick. To be honest, seeing all these greens, it should have made you think I'm doing a put. But again, puts is dangerous. Just know, when you bet that the stock is going to go down, if you do a put option and you betting that it's going to go down, it could be much more dangerous because the losses can be unlimited. The losses could... That's funny, yo. He said this trackpad ain't life. Yeah, you killing me, man. Let's talk about it, baby. Good look. Good looking out. yeah, this is a vibe, yo. I love you. I just want y'all to know that. Let's get it. Okay, so now let's look at the one, the only, Nio, and let's see if it's staying in our channel. Look, it is. It is. Why do people do technical analysis? You do technical analysis because of this. You're trying to basically predict a switch. You want to see, you find the channel that it's in, and you want to be able to kind of predict or catch the bottom of a new trend. Catch the bottom or the top of a new trend. If you catch the top of a trend and you say, oh, whoa, this is like, let's say we're doing this, let's say we put a channel here, these two lines, like one on top, one on bottom, and you can say, oh, it broke out of our uptrend. Now you identified the beginning of a downtrend, which will tell you, okay, get some puts on it. But then look at this. We're in the downtrend. What we're looking for is it to break out of this downtrend and start to be in an uptrend. We could be close to the bottom. We have no confirmation of that yet because we didn't break out of this line and then like hold out of it. Then that would show us we're at the bottom. But yeah, Nio is finding some support right here. Neo's definitely finding some support right here at 51. But we want to see if we break out of this downtrend. Somebody say, am I muted? Can you hear me? That's right. Juan said, I'm spitting facts. Let's go. Somebody said, how do I feel about Squarespace? Squarespace is a banger. Squarespace is a banger. Somebody said, bro, I keep you live going while you at work. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Discord family in the building too. Somebody said, how you do a put? It's basically like buying a call, right? You could buy a call. So you could buy a put. So when you buy a call, you're betting that the stock is going to go up. When you buy a put, you pretty much are betting that the stock is going to go down. So imagine this. You got a call, you got a put, right? So let's say, so I got the iPhone 11 and I got the iPhone 12, right? Now imagine that the iPhone 12 is our call option. You want to bet that this thing is going to go up, right? You betting that it's going to go up in price. Boom, boom, boom. You buy a call. So if you buy it, you want to buy it as low as possible. So let's say it costs $1,000. Then you want this thing to go up to 1,001, 1,010, 2,000, right? You want it to go up. But the call option is basically an option that you betting that's going to go up. You got that. You're going to buy the ability to buy. But now if you buy a put, you are buying the ability to sell. You are buying the ability to sell. So now you want it to go down. So let's say this. Let's say you buy this iPhone 11 from me for $1,000, right? We know it's worth $1,000, let's call it. And then you buy the ability to sell it to me for $1,000. What if it goes up to $2,000? What if it goes up to $3,000? Then your contract is worthless. But what if it goes to $900 and you have a contract saying that you can sell it for $1,000? You just made money. What if it goes to 500? What if it goes to whatever? You now have a contract saying, look, if this thing go to $1, I got a contract saying I could sell it for 1,000. So then you sell it for 1,000 and you just came all the way up. That's a short sale, baby. That's a short sale. That's a put. That's when you buy the puts. You buying the ability to sell. When you buy a call, you buying the ability to buy. When you buy a put, you buying the ability to sell. But take a look, family. Nio is trying to break out of this downward channel. But guess what? We got to see. We need some confirmation. So far, we have none. Somebody said, do you think it's smart to do a put on AMC before the squeeze starts? I would not. I wouldn't do a put on AMC for the sole fact that, and I'm not going to get on my high horse, but it's against my morals. I'm not going to try to make money with the short sellers on this. If you do it, I'm not going to say you shouldn't do it. I'm not going to say you should or shouldn't. I personally won't. I personally will not, because it's just against it's against how I'm standing on this. I'm standing on my 10 toes. I'm standing strong. I'm standing firm. I will not do it. I don't want to make no money with Ken Griffin. I don't want to make no money with these short sellers. Nothing. Bougie, I got you. Somebody says, is Nio dead? That's crazy. Listen, Nio, look at this. You see this trend? It's telling us it's going to try to break out of this. It's finding some support at 51. We have a stronger support line at 50. It's trying to break out. It's trying to break out of this trend. Look at this double green candle. Boom, boom. It's trying to break out of it. So again, I'm telling you. Somebody say you in the Discord. Let's go in. Let's go. Discord family in the building. Ric Flair, baby. Woo! Let's get it. Let's go. Much love, Iowa. I see you, Iowa. Let's get it. Can I get some Ric Flair? Woo! In the building. Oh, I'm going to the chat. Right now. I'm going to the chat. I got to show love to the family. I got to show love to the family. I need some Ric Flair. Woos! In the chat. I need some Ric Flair, baby. Oh, family. I know. I have an idea as to why. I got a hypothesis. Lando, Discord family in a building. I got a hypothesis, baby. Ric Flair in the chat, baby. Woo! Let's get it. Let's go. William, listen, I love your energy too, big dog. I love your energy too. Let's get it. Y'all give me energy. Just know. Somebody said the U.S. Navy is in the building. Shout out to the Navy. I'm giving the Navy a Ric Flair. Woo! Let's get it. Somebody said, Keenan, you sure you don't want to make money with Ken Griffin? He makes billions. Nope. I don't. Let me tell you something about me, family. I'd rather live in a box. Under a bridge. Not then just to get money with Ken Griffin, for example, because he's just kind of like the face of short selling. It's not just him. And this is just jokes, right? But I'm serious about this. I'd rather live under a box, under a bridge, than to get money in an immoral way. I would never do it. Jonathan, Ric Flair, baby. Woo, let's get it. But I'd rather live in a box under a bridge so I could look at myself in the mirror. Because who I am in my heart is worth way more to me than any dollar, than any $10, than any $100 bill will ever be. It's worth way more to me than that. That I could look at myself in the mirror and be proud at who I am and be proud that I'm trying to help the people that I love. It's just so much. It's just so much more. You got to be able to look at yourself and you got to love yourself. Family. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I got money and I'm doing it illegally or immorally and I got to step on you in order to get it, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to me. That's that crab in a bucket thing that people talk about. It ain't worth it to me. Never. I would never step on your head so that I could get up. Nope. We just gonna be down together. Until we figure it out. We just gonna be down together. That's what it is. We just all gonna be down together. Now, it is what it is, because it's like this. Imagine that you went to the promised land alone. And it was just you there. It wouldn't be the same. This is why I said, I'll see you there. Not I'm going to get there. I'll see you there, because I don't want to go there without you. I don't want to be to the promised land without you. We got to bring the family. That's what it's all about. When you get there alone, nope, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. This world is about, think about this. Every memory that you have, that's a great memory in your life. Very rarely are they ever alone. Very rarely are these memories ever alone. The best memories that you ever have are with the people that you love or people that you just met, that you just like, oh my God, I had such a good time with these people. Imagine that. Imagine all of the things that you love doing. Imagine, and this is a funny story about me, right? Quick side note. I went bowling for the first time. I want to say, and you'd be surprised, but I never did it. I went bowling for the first time, I want to say 2012, right? My whole life as a kid growing up, I never went bowling, but I went bowling. And then it was great. It was one of the best experiences that I ever had. I was trash at bowling, right? But I had a very good time. And I was thinking, wow, I can't believe I never bowled before in my life. This is crazy. This is so good, right? And then I went bowling again. Let's say I went the first time 2012. The next time I went with a different group of people, and I went in 2013. I went bowling again. And guess what? It was not good. I had a terrible time. It wasn't that people were being rude. It just wasn't fun, right? I didn't have a good time. And I was thinking, whoa, I thought bowling was so great. But it wasn't bowling. It was the people that I went with and the energy that they brought to it. It was the energy that they brought to it that made the instance good. It wasn't what you're doing. It's who you are doing it with. Now, if I'm getting money and I got to get money alone, it's not going to be the same as I'm getting money with the family. Or if I got to step on you in order to get it, it's not the same. This is why we're against a lot of these hedge funds, and we seeing what Robinhood is doing and saying that it's wrong and stuff like that. For example, let's bring Robinhood right back up. Because they're the prime example of this. They're the prime number one example of this. Let me see if I'm going to X out of some of these and try to bring Robinhood right back up. Because they're the prime example of doing the total opposite of what I'm talking about. How you got to just step on people. I'm trying to X out of these. I had sent a lot of screenshots. But how you got to step on others in order to come up. Stepping on others to come up. This is not the way. Take a look at this. Let me open this up. Take a look at this. This is just one. Take a look at, where's my launch pad? Where's my finder at? Where's my finder thing at? Okay, we'll use this one for now. Take a look at this. So as you can see here, FINRA did an investigation on Robinhood. And they found out, so FINRA's investigation found out that millions of customers received false and misleading information from Robinhood on a variety of issues, including how much money they had in their accounts, and whether or not they could place trades. So remember that. They lied about how much money you have in your account, and then they lied as to why or why not you could do a trade, right? So think about this. They doing these things. Why are they doing it? They're a business. They're not in the business of necessarily helping people. They're in the business of making money. And it says that they were doing these things. If you take a look at this, they were doing these things so Robinhood has negligently communicated false and misleading information at different times since September 2016. You probably didn't even know they existed in 2016. And according to FINRA, they've been doing these dirty practices since then, right? Now, it says in 2018 and 2020, it was getting crazy. And they failed to report tens of thousands of customer complaints that they were required to report. Okay, so they're doing all of these things, right? Why are they doing this? I'm going to show you. Why they're doing this. They're doing it because it works. Take a look at Forbes. Again. Look at this. Forbes said this: Robinhood's flood of new customers took them, look at the valuation. Watch the valuation go up. It says this: they're valued at $12 billion in September 2020. September, October, November, December, right? Just 4 months later, this figure rose to $20 billion by the end of the year. $20 billion. Going from 12 to 20, that's almost the 2x. Family. And then look at this. With the valuation then doubling again to $40 billion by February 2021. Imagine that you bought a $12 stock in September, that by February, it was $40. They didn't do that with a $12 stock. They did that with a $12 billion company. And now it's a $40 billion company as of February 2020. So now, What happened and why am I bringing this up? Because I just told you that I'm not going to get money on the expense that I got to step on you to get it. However, according to FINRA, Robinhood was doing just that. And they were lying and they got fined with all of this other stuff. And it took their company from 12 billion all the way to 40 billion. So they were doing it because it worked, but they did it at the expense of their own customers and their reputation and the trust that the people have. So then that's why I would never, ever, it's just not in my heart to do it. It's just not in my heart to do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how we get down. Oh, whoa, look. Nio, it broke out of the channel. Look, remember how I was telling you, whenever you do technical analysis, the whole point of technical analysis is all about trying to find the beginning of a reversal. You want to find the beginning of a new trend. Now look, Nio has broken out of this trend. This doesn't mean that it could stay there. This could totally be a bull trap. However, this is telling us that the $51 range, there's some buying here. People are loading up here. But now, this channel that I have here, it no longer exists. So we can delete it and start our new channel. However, we're going to see if it holds or not. We will see if it holds or not. Because we only got 2 touch points. Let's see if our new channel holds or not. Oh, that's the wrong one. Not the horizontal line. Looking for the extended line. Let's look for our extended line. Here we go. So this one's like a crazy tight channel because it's new. We're going to update it as time goes on. But this is a crazy tight channel, but we'll see if it stays. So we're expecting it to come down here to like 51 again and then bounce up again. But we might be in the beginning of a new channel. Now, if we're right about this, that means that we are right at the time to buy an option. However, we're going to see if we got some confirmation because this could be what they call a bull trap. Because again, big green candles, it attracts short sellers. But we could be in the beginning of a reversal. Let's see if this channel holds. Let's see if it holds. That's what we're looking for. Is this going to hold? Does anyone have a Robinhood account? I got a Robinhood account, and I'm not going to let it go because all of these institutions, I'm telling you. Now, Webull, Fidelity, M1 Finance, all these other things, they're all in the business of making money. Now, if Robinhood wasn't getting in trouble for what they're doing, Fidelity, Webull, Robinhood, all these other things, TD Ameritrade, they all would just do it too. Results. Much love for joining the family, baby. Let's get it. If you're trying to join the Discord family, the link is in the top. Again, your boy is out looking for options. We looking for a new option to run. If you in the Discord and you waiting for a new option, we looking, baby. We looking right now. We literally looking. And it's looking like the $51-ish range. It's looking like this is a decent-ish spot to get an option. Decent-ish. But this could be a bull trap. We want to see if this is going to hold. Somebody said better be. I was up 134 before it dropped. You was up 134%. Let's get it, baby. Detroit in the building. Shout out to Detroit. Again, if you just getting in the building, baby, let us know where you from. That's how we getting down, baby. Somebody said, which is better, Webull or Robinhood? I personally, they all got their pros and cons. But the reason I try to tell you, go get on Webull is because it gives you the ability to do all kind of 100 things. If you want to do any research on the stock, then it shows you basically the charts, the news, everything. And again, I'm not in this position of saying or. I'm in a position of saying and. And if you got Robinhood and you thinking or Webull and Webull, use both. And do you use Webull for options? Yes, I use Webull for options. Now, I was showing y'all yesterday, I got the option on Robinhood that I forgot that I had. I got the option on Robinhood that I forgot that I had, that we hit the Grand Slam on. We hit the Grand Slam on the option, and I totally forgot about it. Totally forgot about it, because when we first started doing options on the Discord, shout out to the Discord family again. When we first started doing options on the Discord, I started it on Robinhood. This is when Nio came all the way back down, and it crashed down a bit. And it crashed down to $30 a share, 30, 35. And people was in the comments, I'm telling you, family, they was in the comments saying, yo, don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's going to 20. It's going to 20. I was like, okay, if it's going to 20, we just going to buy it there too, right? We just going to buy it there too. It is what it is. We like the stock. So then we picked it up, and look at this. One contract up earlier today. This was at 22,000, 2,000 like 50. But look, it lost $75 today. Okay, yeah, somewhere up there, 2,000, something like that. But look, total return, $1,200. How much did I pay for this? I ain't paid much at all. I paid like what, $500 something for this, and then boom, ran. It's up. Look at this. Shout out to the Discord family again who got in with me on this. 216%, and we still got until October 15th to run. Now I'm thinking this is gonna look really, really, really good. Somebody said Keenan got home run plays. He forgot about. I got Grand Slam plays. I forgot about. That's crazy, because again, I wasn't really loading up like that on Webull. Somebody said, who made you such an amazing role model? You know what it is, family? Life. Sometimes it's like this. You think in your life, like there's a concept called, I don't want to get demonetized, but let's see. I really don't want to get demonetized. It's not like getting demonetized on YouTube. They like start suppressing your channel. But here we go. There's a concept called, you heard this. This is not like a stock concept. It's called FU money. Right? FU money is defined as an amount of money allowing infinite perpetuation of wealth necessary to maintain the desired lifestyle without needing employment or assistance from anyone, right? So FU money, long story short, this means that you in such a position in life that you can start just telling everybody FU, right? FU, and it'll never impact you at all. And then like people are pushing this, like you want to get your FU money. You know what's funny? You think that this is who you are. That, man, if I had $10 billion, I just tell my employers, F you, all la, right? You tell them all of this. But guess what? You probably wouldn't. Not that you wouldn't leave, but you probably wouldn't become a bad person because you now have money. Now, the measure in who you are in your heart is basically how would you start treating people if you didn't need them? How would you start treating them? Would you start saying F you, like with the FU money? Or would you just be the same person that you are with more money? And that is what is usually the case. Money usually brings out who you really are. It don't really bring out some new person. It usually just brings out who you really are. So once you get to the promised land, I'm telling you, it's not going to turn you into some person who's saying, F you, I don't need you. F you, I don't need you. You'll just be like, people who are treating you wrong, people who aren't right, you'll just say, all right, and just let them go and just let them leave out of your life. It won't turn you into a villain. It won't turn you into a monster unless this is already who you are. And again, once you get to these positions in life, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenneth for this, big dog. Appreciate you for the super chat. He said years ago he bought Archon for less than $1, and this year it ran up to 13. Let's go. And then it dropped 426. And then somebody said it's going to drop up. And he said, should he load up more? Now, if you believe in the company and you think it's at a good price, then yeah. And if you think you need more, oh, my camera, is it dead? I think my camera's dead, family. Even though it shouldn't. Yeah, my camera died. However, you should be able to still hear me. They short selling my camera. Family, they short selling my camera. If you can see me, if you can still hear me, let me know. If you can still hear me, let me know. I'm going to change the battery. They short selling my camera. The hedge funds getting a hold of me. They getting a hold of my camera, even though I got it hardwired into a charge. Even though I got it hardwired into a charge. What's up with that? Maybe it got overheated. Which one of y'all shorting my camera? My camera fell into the dark pool. We got to get Keenan's camera out of the dark pool. You can hear me. We good. We good. So since you can hear me, I want to know this. What would you do if you had $10 billion? What would you do? What is one thing that you would do? Actually, what is one thing that you would do for somebody else? What is one thing that you would do for somebody else if you had $10 billion? One thing that I would do if I had $10 billion is I would go to a children's hospital and try to pay off a lot of the medical bills. I know it sounds crazy, like I'm trying to run for president, blah, 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 but I'm not. I mean that. I mean that. There's a lot of people who got dealt a really, really bad hand. And what I would try to do is help them out. Man, I cannot get this thing to work. Let me see. Let me get my HDMI in. Here we go. And then let me get this in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. I'm looking forward to seeing what would you do? What would you do if you had... Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can see me. You should be able to. You should be able to see me. So I'm looking forward to reading these. You can hear me. Good, good, good. Somebody said I'm just a solid dude. Look, I'm telling you, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I care about people. I care about people. Somebody said money don't change you. It just amplifies who you are. That's right. That's right. And let me tell you something funny. Somebody just said this. Somebody said that they would get drugs and strippers. Now, I'll tell you this too. Now, you might think automatically that I'm against you saying that, but I'm not. I want you to be who you are as long as it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't hurt the people who you care about. You got to be who you are. Listen, be who you are. Be true to you. Be true to you. Nobody can tell you who to be. You know who you are in your heart. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. Somebody said it's looking like, yeah, you're funny. Don't follow Keenan Grace _1 on Instagram. Follow regular Keenan Grace 1 on Instagram. Regular Keenan Grace 1 on Instagram. Let's check. Oh, look at this. Look at this on Nio, baby. It's showing respect to this ascending line of support. Ascending line of support. What I'm trying to show y'all here right now is how easy it is to basically just set up a simple channel. You don't need to know all of these fancy things. Like, for example, like, oh, the cup, the cup and handle, or the double bottom, double top, all of this, right? All of this, a bull flag. You don't need to know all of that. You could learn that, right? It's helpful, but you don't need to know any of that. What you got to do is just try to find a channel, boom, and then see if it's respecting your channel. And if you see it break out of your channel, then you could potentially even day trade, really. I like to buy and hold, but you could day trade. My guy Dwayne said this: I would help people get into college. And he said, it has helped me tremendously. Shout out to you, big dog. That's good. That's what I'm talking about, family. It's all about, somebody said they'll pay off debt. Appreciate you, big dog, for that. Appreciate you. Much love and much respect for that super chat. Because again, it's all about helping the world be just a little bit better than the way you found it. And I know it sound crazy, but people, they want to try to convince you to be somebody that you're not, but you never have to. Somebody said, Keenan, talk about SoFi. Let's look at them. Let's take a look. Let's give Nio a little break. Let's look at SoFi. SOFI. Boom. So they're queued up. But first, let's go check on the one, the only, AMC Entertainment. Ticker symbol AMC. Still trading sideways, but we kind of dropping down. kind of dropping down. But we still basically trading sideways. We on a 5-minute chart. Okay. Next support is, about 55. So it might turn around right here. It might start turning around right here. 1, 2, 3 strong touches. 3 strong touches. It might turn around right here at 55. If you were looking to load up, this is a decent, not optimal, but decent strike point. 53 would be better. 53 would be better. $53 would be better. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get it, AMC. Let's get it, AMC. Let's look at SoFi really quick. All right, SoFi. If you're looking to get into SoFi, you might be able to catch it in the high 17s. You might be able to catch it in the high 17s. Is the whole market coming down? Let's double check. Let's check. A lot of people like to check the SPY. However, I like to check VTI, Vanguard's Total Stock Market ETF. Consider investing in index funds. Look at this. VTI is basically flat on the day, up 0.3%. So it's basically flat, but this doesn't move like that. This is the whole stock market. It's not going to move like that. You know what I'm saying? It won't. But again, the whole stock market is kind of flat. That means that a lot of the tech sector must be down and a lot of something else is up. Like CTRM, a lot of them are up. XPeng was running, but it's turning around. Where's XPeng? XPeng was running, but it's turning around. Okay, my guy said this. Appreciate you, big dog. Much love and much respect. He said, love your morals, bro. Whether I win or lose, just know you in good company. That's right, Will. That's right, Will. Much love, much respect, big dog. That's what it's all about. Somebody said Keenan Grace _ is dark pool. That's right. He trying to misguide you. He tried to steal $3,000 from somebody, and he wants you to send it in Bitcoin. Listen, if you want to talk to me, basically just if you're in a Discord, I'm on there with you. If you hit me up in the Discord right now, guess what? I'm not there yet. I'm on live. But Discord family, just know that's where I'm at. If you're trying to talk to me specifically, he said I broke down and bought 20 SOL at $10 calls for this price. And okay, set it and forget it. That's right. He said, I got you, Key. 53 is not financial advice. He said, we not having that. Yeah, I know. Listen. Some people like, man, Keenan, you probably could get 50,000 people on the live, blah, blah, blah. Listen, who knows? As long as I got the few that really rocking hard and we all together and we got each other's back, that's what it's all about. It's kind of like that movie, like I was telling you a long time ago, The 300. It's kind of like The 300. You might remember that movie with the 300 Spartans, right? It wasn't that it was 3,000 Spartans. It wasn't that it was 3 million Spartans. Yeah, right? I'm talking and writing. It wasn't that it was 300 Spartans or 3 million Spartans. It was all about them being coordinated and having each other's backs. So then you see these like formations that they had, like something like this, right? And they had another formation. It was like called like the dome formation or something like that. And it's where this is it. This, where everybody lifts up their shield. And look at this one little shield, it could cover you a little bit. But if everybody else has your back, then you're impenetrable. Now, look at that. They even got a toy of it. It's because everybody else had everyone's back. And then it makes you stronger, much stronger together than you ever would be alone. And it's not about having 3,000 people. It's more so about having everybody lift their shield for everybody else. My guy Nick sent me a super chat. He said, Keenan Grace, first time tuning into your channel, really enjoying it. Would you mind talking at BLIN for a day trade? Let's look at it. Okay, yeah. So on a day, I wouldn't load up here. I would not load up here at this point, family. I would get in the $5s, in the $5 range. Preferably, though, you might even get a chance. You might even see the chance to get in 4s is optimal. 5s is decent. If you get in the 4s is optimal. 5s is decent. But again, get in, not financial advice, get in, get out. Get in, get out. Do not get married to this. Do not get married to this play. Unless you do your research and you want to stay in it long term. That's it. Unless you do your research and you want to stay in it long term. Somebody said new Nio play. Is Nio really reversing? Let's see. This is not Nio. Okay, let's go back to our 5-minute chart. 5-minute time frame. Let's look and see if it's staying in our channel. Up, see? What I tell you, family. Bull trap. Bull trap. But maybe this is consolidation. Notice that we had an uptrend. We had our ascending line of support and our ascending line of resistance. But now it broke out of that channel. Didn't last long. Didn't last long. And now this is signal for either consolidation or a reversal. Consolidation or a reversal. What do I mean by that? It means basically that it could be tanking. Somebody said when I do live with me day trading, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Thoughts on DI? All right, Tim, I got you. Okay, right now it's looking pretty high. Right now it's looking pretty high. It should find resistance at 16 if it goes up even more over there. But this one is so new. Like the data is so new. Look at the selling pressure. Sheesh. 14. The data is so new on this that you got to do your research to see if you want to stay in this play. But to be honest, if you want to get some skin in the game, you got to use basically strike days on this. Strike days on this. AKA, for example, you would strike this day and then strike again the same day next week, for example, because you got to give this time to move. No one understands how it's going to move yet. No one understands how it's going to move yet. If you could get your first strike at 14 though, that would be better. But be cautious because if it breaks under 14, this thing is going to crash like a rock. Crash like a rock. All right, somebody said PLTR. PLTR is a banger. It's one of those companies that the stock is struggling, but the company is off the hook. All right, look. Here we go. $24. Let's see. Let's look at the past again. If you want to look for times to buy, you look in the past. So currently, 24 is decent. Decent at loading up. Decent. This one, if I see a price I like, I strike. That's how I would rock with this. Now, I would strike again. I would strike at 24, preferably 23, 22. 22 is optimal for a first strike. And then after that, I would really load up. If you see this in the teens, like 19, 16, oh yeah, definitely. But for a first strike, I would try to get it in the very low 20s. Very low 20s, preferably like 22-ish. 22-ish. 22-ish, that's where I would start loading it. That's where I would start loading it. That's where I would start. That's where I would start. All right, let's look. Let's see a Nio again. Let's look at run. Oh, you know what? Let's look at Soul. Let's see if we staying in our chart. Let's see if we staying in our frame, in our channel. Oh, we broke out of it. It looks like everything broke out at a similar point. But again, this is probably going to come back down just like Nio. But it's weird. Look at this. This and Nio were following the same lines, the same trajectory. Let's look at Nio again. Yep, Nio's coming back down. Nio's coming back down. Could have got caught in that bull trap. Could have got caught in that bull trap. Nobody trying to get caught in no bull trap. Nobody. Nope. Somebody said zoom out on Nio. Yeah, we zoomed out. We got a more recent support at 50. More recent support is at 50. See this? Because this was a previous resistance, so we got support there. And look, resistance again, 50. The next one is like 44. But I don't necessarily see Nio going down here unless something crazy happens in the market and it pulls back. Like, for example, if AMC, bow, straight to the promised land and then crashes the market, then okay, we might just see all of these things come back to, let's look at it. Because I want you to be prepared, not surprised. Remember back in, I want to say, was it February? A lot of things started tanking. and people didn't know what to do. Oh, I don't believe in the stock market anymore, right? People were going crazy. Let's call it March, like 5th, 31. Got down to 31. Yep. So then March, it was March. So March really was a hit, like around the 5th. So if AMC tanks the market, you might see all of these things come back. So if you want to see like what would happen if AMC really tanks the market, family, go back and look at every stock that you like on March 5th, around that time, March 5th, and see what it is. See what it is. Even March 11th, like around that time, early March, and early May. And then see, like May 11th, look at this, $30. Look at that. Let's go look. So we got May 11th, it tanked, $30. Let's go look at Apple on May 11th. 120. So yeah, this is even better. Go look at it on May 11th. Any stock, May 11th and like March 5th. Those 2 dates, if you want to see what will happen if the market pulls back a lot and see if you're prepared for that, not surprised. You want to be prepared, not surprised. Look at May 11th and look at March 5th on basically any stock. Here we go. May 11th, we got $6.68. This is sold, random sold. And now let's look at March 5th, $8. So for this one, it was May 11th. So May 11th and then March 5th. Look at those dates. Let's do one more. CCIV. CCIV on May 11th, it was $16.97. What about March 5th? March 5th, it was $20. So for this one too, May 11th was the real hit, just about that date. Just about that date. Somebody said Nio is going back to 55. Let's get it, Nio. Let's get it. Look at our 5-minute time frame. Okay, yep, bull trap. Just like I said, bull trap. But you see, it's broken out of our channel, and now it's headed to a new trend. And again, this is why I have this orange line right here. Our orange line is $50. This should pose some strong support. If it breaks under that, it could be going to 44. But this should pose some strong support. Strong support. So if you're looking to load up on Nio, not financial advice, Nio and or Nio options, then you might want to get one like months out, preferably 2022, but like months out, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but $50, bow. Because again, Nio is a banger and the company is on fire. For those of you who just got in here, you may have missed the news, but Nio, take a look at this. They just announced their delivery numbers, and Nio shakes off chip shortage with more than 8,000 deliveries in June 2021. They got 8,083 deliveries, and watch this. They just almost hit their high estimate. Their estimate was between 21,000 and 22,000, and they were basically, 104 more deliveries, and they would have hit their high target. So the company is on point. The company is on fire. The stock might be down, but the company is up, baby. The company is up. Now let's check out the dark pool data for AMC and see if anything has changed today. Oh, look at this. The volume is going down. But you know what's crazy about this, family? They know we're looking at this stuff. So before this was down, like negative, the position was, and this is volume of dollars, not exactly just straight dollars, but the position was down 30 billion. Now it was 28, then it was 26, and now it's 23. They know that we're looking at this and they're trying to manipulate it and make it so it appears that none of this stuff is real and you're just dead wrong about all the information you have on it. Let's see if Ortex posted on Twitter an update on AMC. They've been focused on a lot of other things like MRIN, they posted about that. BBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. The fails to deliver data is out for the first half of June. Shout out to that. Yeah, but they have not been posting about AMC for whatever reason. Here we go. 29th, they posted about it. 30 if they posted about it, but they didn't really tell you anything. Okay. All right. So let's see this. Let's go back over to the charts like we always do. And let's see. Look, yep, Nio. That was a bull trap, family. That was a bull trap. This right here. Bow. So now we in a new channel, and let's see. Let's see. Let's get our diagonal lines, or actually, yeah, our diagonal lines again. And let's see if we could hold in this downward trend. So again, this is a very, very new trend. So don't expect it to hold long. But you want to see if it holds at all. Don't expect this to hold for long. But we're looking for it to come off to the $50 range and then start bouncing around. Bow, 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 bow. Just bouncing around. Somebody said, we still live? Yeah, we still live, baby. We still live. Somebody said MRIN is running. Let's get it. All right, let's look at Riot. Riot blockchain. Riot blockchain is a banger. Riot blockchain is a banger. 35 is a strong support. If you're looking to get in, you could potentially find better though, but 35 is a good support. I personally like this in the 20s because I'm very confident that it could get over 20. So I really like this. If I seen this at 29, bow, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's look at the options on Riot. Let's look at the options on Riot. These are the call options. So call options are generally like a bet if you buy a call that the stock is going to go up. So right now, it'll cost you $162 to get a July 9th $37 call. And if you look at Delta, it's saying it's like a 46% chance that this could run into money. And if you did, and if it went up $1, from 37 to 38, you would buy this for $161. However, it would go up $46 immediately if it went up $1. And then after that, it will go up basically 54, just about, right? Like 54, 53, yeah, like $53 if it went from 38 to 39. So first it would go up $46, and then it would go up basically like $53. Boom. Every dollar it went up. And then you would lose like $11 on it every day. So you'd be pretty much, yeah, this one would die on you. Not too quick, but it would die on you. Not crazy quick, but it would die on you. Appreciate the love, family. Much love, much respect. Somebody said, hold the line. Elon Musk tweeted about Doge. Somebody said CCIV is in a cup and handle. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the charts. Maybe. Oh, it is. You're right. It's a little one. But you're right. Look at the little cup and then the little handle. This could be this could signify that it's gonna run. But again, it could just maintain this exact trend. It kind of broke out of it. It kind of broke out of the trend. It could be consolidating somewhere around 27 right now. It could be. How do they calculate your earnings on an option? From what I just showed you. So like this. When you look at, so what are we on? We on CCIV? All right. You got to understand the Greeks. So take a look. These are the main three: Delta, Gamma, and Theta. If you buy a $29 CCIV call option, right, it's going to cost you basically $30, right? It's going to cost you $30 for this. 32 if you get to ask. It'll cost you $32. But if it went up from $28 to $29, Delta will tell you how much money you're going to make. So this will go up basically $35. You would hit the home run if this went from 28 to 29, right? If you bought this $29 call option today, but you got until tomorrow. But if it went up $1, you hit the home run. And then after the $1, shout out to you, Trey, and appreciate you for the love, big dog. If it went up $1, then what happens when it go up $2? It will go up $35 plus $16 to go from 30 to 31. So this thing would run. If it went up a little bit, this would totally crazy run. However, look at the Theta. Theta, you would lose basically $210 every day. So you would lose everything basically in a day. On this, because you got until tomorrow. So it would lose this today and tomorrow. and it would be totally worthless. Totally worthless, baby. But family, just know, we've been on here for 3 hours. Your boy been on here for 3 hours. I got to go do some research for the video for tonight. So I'm getting on out of here. But I got to tell you this, family. Add your boy on Instagram. It's on the bottom of the screen. You should see that. Keenan Grace 1. Not Keenan Grace _1. Keenan Grace 1. And then add your boy on Twitter, Keenan Grace, so you can stay up on us with us. If you want to talk to me and all this and that, be up on the plays early as we are. Hit that Discord link. I got it linked in the top of the chat. But I got to tell you this, baby. If you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds, family. I want you to know this. I love y'all. Take care. Did I get it? Nope, didn't go yet. I'm staying. I lied. I'm here. So let's get it. So we looking at the chart though, because somebody just asked me something. I want to leave you on this. We got Marin, MRIN, and let's see, because I know I see a lot of the chats. I see a lot of this for this. So I'm gonna just tell you real quick. Somebody said Marin, and they got 16. 16 is holding the line. It's holding the line. You may be able to get this at 11 though. You may be able to get this at 11. It's gonna be real dangerous up here. It's real dangerous up here. Remember, the big dogs, when they see big green candles, all they see is time to put. Somebody said, woo, let's get it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nah, for real, though. This is not financial advice.